Hey guys, today's episode is being brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace makes it easy to turn your ideas into a unique website, showcase your work, publish content, sell products and services of all kinds, all in just a few clicks. And there's nothing to install, patch, or upgrade ever. So if you're looking for a great website that looks great and is easy to operate, head to squarespace.com to start your free trial today. And when you're ready to launch, use the offer code READ to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Now let's start the show. So before I move on, I just want to say that a lot of y'all mentioned last week how much you enjoyed us being drunk trash. And usually I don't drink before coming to the show because it is different trying to, handle myself and be professional when I'm drunk and high. Mm-hmm. So
just the both.
I just choose the latter. And I run with that.
No, you choose the latter. No, you got it right. Sorry.
You started already.
That's me, right. That's my problem.
So I decided to just keep things going this week. Now, initially, I was going to buy this bottle of champagne.
Oh, fun.
Because I was going to title this week's episode, A Toast to the End of the World. Since we're all going to die.
Right. Okay.
So I figured we might as well have some rosé.
Well, let me finish this vodka then.
And, celebrate the time that we have left.
Yeah.
But
now we have a real reason.
Yeah. So fuck all that. Because...
Fuck the sad-ass Daria reason we was finna pop this bottle.
We're about to actually slide full force into Black History Month.
Yeah.
So
listen, she knew it. She waited till the first because she knew we needed it on this day.
The episode is now going to be titled Destiny's Grandchild.
Oh, you know what? Okay.
Because Beyonce created a group. They put art on the top of these. Beyonce has created her own group.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Her own sequel to the legacy, basically.
Right.
So
it doesn't even matter the gender of these children. They can still be Destiny's Child 2.0.
It really doesn't.
It doesn't matter.
Literally irrelevant.
If we have a drummer and a producer and a lead vocalist, that'll be just fine.
Can you imagine a Beyonce Fuji?
No, I actually cannot. No, my brain is not capable of handling it.
I can't imagine two Beyoncés. Two simultaneous Beyoncés.
Growing at the same time inside of her right now, my nigga.
And y'all were worried about where she was and why she was in this place and marching and doing all of these things with you. It's because she is at home growing a musical empire in her uterus. So I'm just going to say that I woke up this afternoon, because
let's just be honest,
that is me. And I got a great call from my friend Jade. We chatted on FaceTime for a bit, talked money and fun things. And then right after I got off of the phone with her, I got a text from my friend Candace back home in Miami. And before I could open it, Asante calls me on FaceTime. I'm still in the bed.
I'm mad at the number of people who hit you up.
I'm still in the bed. Now, mind you, Jade called me before any of this was announced. Okay. So she and I were on the phone before this, I guess, when it happened. So as soon as I got off the phone with her, Asante calls me. I didn't even get to check my text. I answer his FaceTime, and this nigga is laid up just like I'm laid up. I ain't even brushed my teeth yet. I'm still in the bed. I have not gotten up. Mm-hmm. So he says, What is happening? And I said, I don't know. What is happening? He said, you haven't heard? And I said, what is it now? What is going on? What the fuck? I said, I just got off the phone with Jay. I don't know anything that's happening. That nigga said, go look at Beyonce's Instagram right now. Now, when anybody says that,
it's over. It's over.
I said, listen. I don't know what's on the other end of this tap that I'm about to do on this application on my phone. But I'm not. My heart raced. I told him it was better than coffee. Beyonce should just make announcements every morning.
Right. It'll get you going.
That was the adrenaline rush that I needed. I had no idea what was about to happen. And it was literally the last thing I would have guessed. So here she is, posed up in this, what kind of...
I don't know.
Fraggle Rock, Gullah Island.
I don't know what it is.
Flowery.
Remember whatever she was at a few weeks ago where they had all of her lemonade dresses done in like floral designs and all that sort of thing? I thought maybe it was leftover from that, but I don't know what... I don't claim to know the Queen's vision.
It seems as though Blue Ivy walked in with her assistant and was like, okay, well, this is how I need for the set to look. Pay attention.
Watch me.
Okay. Now, we're going to have this flower there. We're going to have a bunch there. Are you following me? Greens. Make it an arch. Color the back blue. I need lighting coming down on each side. No blue lights on black girls.
But
I thought that Beyonce got over... Do you see her in here? Who are you? Not only will I fire you, I will beat your ass in here while you are playing with the next comic. As I was saying. So it just seemed like Blue Ivy was entirely the creative director. I loved it.
Somebody find me some Tool. I have a vision for this bitch.
And so the caption says, because...
It is just so adorable.
Of course, the first thing I see is the picture of her in this baby bump.
So I'm like, oh God, another one. And then you read the caption.
We would like to share our love and happiness. We have been blessed 2 times over. Now, this is at first I'm thinking, okay, she's having another baby.
Mm-hmm.
We are incredibly grateful that our family will be growing by 2, and we thank you for your well wishes, the Carters. So I said, growing by 2. My God.
That means there's not one in there.
It's 2 Beyoncés growing inside her. And had the nerve, the Creole black ass audacity.
She did.
To thank y'all for the well wishes prior to any of you bitches saying anything. Because she knows that you bitches are gleeful. She knows that we're fucking excited.
She knows we have no other joy.
I am not going. I'm just going to say thank you now so I don't have to say shit else.
Right. Because I'm about to go right back into hiding.
I know.
I'll see you girls at the Grammys. Allegedly, I'll be at Coachella. But, for the most part, I'm going to be at home in the house with this air conditioning.
You all are going to be recreating this
doing Pilates. And
you're going to be recreating this veil that I have over my face. You guys are going to be busy reposting this photo 3 million times all day long. I mean, you have things to do. Right. And so I just figured that I would say everything I need to say now so y'all can mind
get on out your way.
And have fun with that. But yes, it's coming.
Twins.
2 more of me.
Mm-hmm.
Managed and produced by the lead vocalist, who you already know, Blue Ivy. And so... Not only am I forced to be reckoned with at this point, but I also have my own musical and production, probably political, philanthropic group.
Oh, man.
To come for you girls. So
I just can't even... The glory of these twins. These 2 people inside Beyonce's body.
Of course she would have twins.
And then you look back at all the footage over the past few months and you're like, we were so blind. We were so dumb. How did we not see it?
Because you know what? I feel like she kind of teased us a couple of times, which she definitely did.
She always does.
She is so used to y'all making up pregnancy rumors 3 times a week anyway that she's like, even if they think that I'm pregnant, they're going to think it for the rest of the day. And then they're going to just move on to talking about Soulja Boy tomorrow. So who even gives a fuck until I announce it? She just...
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and pour my champagne.
I think you should open that. Amen. Absolutely. Congratulations. Yay!
Fucking congrats. Shout out to you.
Congrats, Beyonce. Congratulations, Blue Ivy.
Congratulations to the inspiration behind Lemonade as well.
Oh yeah, Jay-Z also. I guess these are your kids
for
too.
taking place or taking part.
Right. I mean, they're your babies or whatever.
Respects. I hear the streets are hoping that you're going to name one of these children Brooklyn, which I understand you did say that you would do.
Yeah,
that.
You said you would.
I'm thinking, maybe like Cerulean.
No, I don't think
Navy and Cerulean.
I do not think so.
Robin Z.
I don't think this next child's name is going to be a color or anything close to it.
Aqua.
And
the
only thing I think about the twins as far as names are concerned is that they're going to start with the same letter, because I think Beyonce is that type. But other than that,
duh.
I mean, but maybe not. Some people like to be totally different and give their twins
I just
totally
don't. She has
names.
to. I think that she may just to piss y'all off or to throw y'all out. Just be like, no, I knew you thought that's what I was going to do, but I actually always wanted to name my baby Shanice. You're mad, bitch, because I do what the fuck I want. I don't know, but I would love for them to be named to be. Why? I mean.
Actually, Katanya has been one of my favorite names for a long time.
I've always been partial to Jamal. And
you hoes will deal. As far as the gender of the babies, I know you niggas are speculating that it's one boy and one girl based off of what she was wearing. And
what? We already have conspiracy theories?
Yeah, because, she had on a pink and red bra and, blue shorts or panties or whatever. So they're like, oh, the pink bra's for the girl and the blue shorts are for the boy. Niggas, because now that she done told us, we're going to be looking for the hints in everything.
She knows.
You're right.
I mean, I don't know how that goes because I never want to be involved in one of these things, but I'm imagining that she's maybe far long enough now.
But it was after I'm sure she's passed. Well,
I don't know how that works.
Now that I don't know. I'm estimating that she's between 3 and 4 months pregnant. I'm assuming
when can you find out? The first, second trimester, third?
Sometime during the second trimester, but I'm not sure exactly when. However, if they had in vitro fertilization, then they may already know the sex of the embryos. If she just happened to have twins, then she may not know, and this is just the outfit she wanted to put on, and you niggas is talking. But it just depends on how they did it.
I could absolutely see Beyonce pulling up to the doctor and say, okay, well, I would like one girl. I would like one boy. Jay-Z says that he would like for the boy to have this amount of hair at first.
I don't know if you could customize them like that.
If we could have perhaps a blend between a dark brown, maybe like an almond and a hazel eye. I'd like to keep the signature Knowles Beyonce brow.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, no, cannot get rid of the Beyonce brow.
Obvious signature, that's, that goes without saying. And yeah, so, I mean, I don't know. I feel like whatever happens at this point, she could have 8 girls and 6 boys. We're going to celebrate them as the royalty that they are.
Yeah.
And I really want to see a boy-yance. I really am just super interested in seeing
how adorable is he going to be? Oh, man.
My God.
But what
Tom
if she
Ford
has twin girls?
Jordans. Because, and I said that to Beyonce. I said that to Asante, too.
You said it to Beyonce.
I said, I said, I really want to see a boy-yance, but my Shondo,
right.
The depths of my me tells me that she's about to bring out identical bees.
Oh, God.
And I live it's really a win-win-win. It doesn't matter.
No matter
what happens.
No matter how you slice it, I'm excited as hell for these kids. They can be literally anything. It don't even matter. I don't care. This is such a beautiful day. Oh, God.
So, 2 things. First, as I was flying back home to New York from Dallas this past weekend, we were flying on one of those baby planes, those skinny mini planes. Actually, it wasn't one of the really small ones, but it was the 2 on one side, 2 on the other side sort of deal.
Still a little too small for me.
Still too small for me, but I've been on smaller, so I had to count my blessings. Either way, flying back to New York from Dallas. Fort Worth, I believe, is the airport. Now, I fly Delta all the time. And you and I, we both fly all the time.
Yes.
So we do this. We've been on a couple.
I know how to fly.
For whatever reason, on this flight, Asante is sitting right next to me. Michelle, who has been on the road with us, helping out one of Alex's best friend, who you'll probably recognize from dancing like crazy at either parties that I throw or in promo videos with me and Naima or somebody else.
She went hiking with Naima on Sisterhood of Hip Hop.
Oh, yes. So Michelle's crazy fun. So she's sitting right beside Asante. I'm at the window. Asante's in the aisle. So at one point, when they bring in the drinks and stuff, I asked one of the attendants, who is a black guy, I asked him, "Do you have any tea?" And he didn't answer me. He just gave me a tea bag and then starts to pour the hot water. I didn't say anything. Again, all right. I looked at the tea bag and it said black tea, and I don't really drink black tea like that, but I decided not to make a fuss because he was already pouring the water. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, I was expecting that when I said, "Do you have tea?" the response would have been like, "Yes, we've got such and such," because there's so many different types of tea. You've got peppermint, you've got ginger, you got lemon ginger, you got chamomile, you got chai, you got jasmine. You have so many: green, white, black, orange, all kinds of different tea. So I thought that he would tell me this is the type of tea that we have. He did not do that. But again, I am the type of person, I don't like to be immediately combative because I don't like the place that it takes me to. I don't like getting angry. I don't like the way that it makes me feel. And again, we're on a plane. It's like, it's pretty early. I want to say maybe 9 or something in the AM. So it's kind of like start of the day flight, whatever. And everybody's, just kind of getting their shit together. So I'm not trying to make no big deal out of it. I said, well, let's see what this shit tastes like. So he gives me 2 sugars, put it in a cup. It's awful.
It's so bad.
So he's gone, but I pushed the little flight attendant button. You hear a plane-wide ding.
Of course.
And the little green light up above comes on. It's taking them a while. I didn't make a big deal out of it because I said he's serving. So it's going to take him a while. He can't come right back. So eventually I see him coming back up the aisle with the cart. He sees light. He doesn't say anything, but he keeps going. He's got to put the stuff away. I don't make a big deal out of it. Maybe 10 or so minutes go by. Here he comes again down the aisle. He looks at the light. He keeps going. He doesn't say anything. Now, I didn't say anything to him at that point because I'm thinking maybe somebody else and I didn't realize, or there might be something. He's like, let me just not say anything.
Your patience is amazing at this point.
Because I did what I was supposed to do. Like I needed help. I buzzed the thing to show you that I needed help. At this point, the ball is literally in your court. I'm not going to keep doing it. Like you see the light. What? This isn't, we're not flying to Paris. We're not going to Australia. We aren't going to Saturn, Jupiter, or Mars. So this is a very small flight and it wasn't full. So I was confused as to why I wasn't getting help at some point. But after that point, I said, you know what? I'm just going to wait for them to come with the garbage thing and I'm going to just throw the fucking tea away. I'm not even going to make a big deal. Because originally I was going to ask him for a ginger ale instead. I was like, you know what? Whatever. I'm just going to wait. So eventually something happened. Like I had to lean over and get something out of the pocket.
Seat pocket?
Yeah. And that person jerked forward a little bit and the tea fell over all over my jeans. It fell into the pocket where my phone was. So my phone was wet. My Jordans are wet. Oh, no. My bag. So I'm fuming. And I get up. No, I ring the thing again and nobody's coming. And I look up and it's the black stewardess up at the front and a Latina girl. Mm-hmm. And they're chit-chatting. And so Asante had to get up. Asante had to get up because he got wet too. And so he gets out and I go up the aisle and I go up to them and I'm just like, can I have some napkins? Because I spilled that damn tea all over myself or whatever. And the attendant, the guy goes, oh, there's some there are napkins in the bathroom, like heavy duty napkins. I said, can I have some napkins? Because I spilled the tea.
That's not what I...
So the girl goes into the bathroom and grabs me a couple of napkins and hands them out to me. And I just take them from her and I just walk back to my seat. I didn't say thank you or nothing because I was pissed. Mm-hmm. And the fact that she would say, oh, there are napkins in the bathroom. Bitch, you're a flight attendant. Your job is to attend to people on the... bitch, your job is to do... You want... What? Anyway, I go back to my seat. I'm wiping off my stuff and everything, and I sit back down. When I tell you 2 minutes later, the girl who gave me the napkins is now coming down the aisle with the bag to throw stuff away. She gets to the aisle right in front of us, or to the rows right in front of us, turns to her left, gets her little bag, trash from everyone, turns to her right, gets her little trash from them over there, comes to the one now with me and Asante, turns over to where them other people are across from us, gets the trash, and then she moves forward.
What? No, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
Everybody lived on this flight?
So I had my headphones on like this and I just knocked them off. I said, excuse me.
Oh, I know you was heated.
I said, excuse me. You see that I have stuff to throw away. And she turned or whatever, real slow and looked at me. And I just threw them at her.
Oh my God.
I lost it. I mean, it was 3 napkins. It was a boulder and it didn't even hit her. But I just tossed them at her or whatever. Because I was like,
wow.
She intentionally, first of all,
damn.
My phone was wet, my pants wet, my shoes wet, my bag wet from this tea that y'all should have came and got forever ago. And you and homie walked past me a gang of times seeing the light on and didn't say anything to me. Then you tried to get me to go get my own napkins and then had an attitude with me because you had to go into the bathroom and get the napkins for me. And then you intentionally passed me. You knew I had trash to throw away, girl. You just gave it to me. And you knew what I had to use it for. And then you turn around looking real slick when I said, girl, what? So I threw them at her.
Amazing.
And she goes, that's terrible. And I said...
That's it, girl.
I said, you're right. It is terrible. Just like you're terrible and so's your mother. And I put on my headphones and I went back to listening to, I don't know, Mike What Made It or some ghetto shit. And apparently I didn't hear this, but Michelle said all of the white women in the vicinity gasped. Everyone in a certain circumference.
I know they did.
All the white women were, oh my goodness, her mother? Oh my God. That's why I started the show with your mother. Yes, your mother. I said it. I'm grown. I said what I want. Because, excuse me,
they had you fucked up, friend. They did. They had you fucked up. They did.
Now, I don't encourage people to just be going around throwing things at people.
That sounds like assault. I'm surprised you didn't get in trouble for that. I really am.
I don't give a fine.
Because it sounds like how you can't throw nothing at MTA workers.
Right. That's what I thought of, after I did it. But I didn't care. I was so furious. No pun intended. I was trying the best to keep myself together. And Michelle didn't even get a drink. They passed her and didn't even ask her what she wanted to drink. But you saw me with these napkins and you passed me on purpose. And I did not do anything to anybody. I'm the one who got the scalding hot tea to fall on me. And actually, I'm lying. The tea wasn't hot by that point. But I was the one who was drenched in your nasty black tea that I didn't even fucking want after I was trying to be reasonable with y'all. And you bitches were the one on that motherfucking flight not wanting to do your goddamn job. So I bet you the next time that you hear a ding on a motherfucking Delta aircraft, you will take your black, white, Latina, green, beige, whatever color ass over to that seat and ask them, how may you motherfucking help them? That's it. That's it. I don't try to make a big deal. I tip. I say thank you. I say please. I say may I. I don't just go around like a fucking tyrant and just treat everybody like garbage. But you had me absolutely full circle fucked up that day. And my mother would be absolutely ashamed of me if she knew that I threw them napkins at your ass. But you know what? I don't regret it. How dare you?
Oh, Lord. And you know what, friend? I'm honestly totally with you because you exercised a great deal of patience in sitting there even after you had rung the attendant bell, especially on Delta of all airlines. I just don't expect lazy service. service. So I don't care if it's a commuter flight or not. The fact that they sat there and ignored you with that little light on and then the tea spilled, I would have been like, it's your fault the tea spilled because you should have been came and got this from me. I cut the fucking light on.
Exactly. And not only did I cut the light on waiting for you to come get the tea that is now covering my jeans and things, but I decided after you said fuck me that I just wasn't going to make a big deal out of it. I said it was quite like I could have fussed. I could have yelled at y'all ages ago when you walked past me 13 goddamn times and didn't pick it up when you saw this big bright green light in your fucking face. And I didn't. I left you. I let you cook and you disrespected me time after time after time. So you were going to hold these heavy duty napkins, that homeboy. And I was pissed because when I went to go get off of the flight, he wasn't standing up in the front because I wanted to give it to his ass too. But he got missing. She probably went back and was like that bitch that we tried it with. Threw them napkins at me and his ass was missing because she was up at the front when we were getting off or whatever and was like, I was waiting. I was like, ooh, I want her to say something to me when I get up off this flight because that captain is going to be right there and I'm going to make a huge deal. I'm going to tell all your business. I'm going to make sure if you just got this job, today is going to be your last day because not only did I have shit that like now my things are sullied and soiled, but it's because of you and then you were rude to me. All I did was talk about your mama and throw some napkins at you that really didn't even touch you. Right. So,
I mean, I don't really see the issue here.
So I don't feel bad at all, and you will think twice the next time you want to get on one of these fucking planes and try it with somebody. How dare you? But all she said to me was, have a good day, and I didn't say anything back. I was really tempted to say, have a bad one, sis, but I just left her alone. I felt like I did enough.
Delta just...
A few days later, or maybe the following day, I got this message on Instagram.
Oh, God.
In my DMs. This is going to be very quick.
Oh, God.
It says, oh, don't tell me I lost it.
Let me check my Instagram DMs. I wonder what's in there. Probably a bunch of mess.
It says, hello, I'm the black flight attendant you mentioned in your read.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Sorry if you had any issues on my flight. We only serve black tea, so when someone requests tea, that's all we have to give. When you rang your call button, I couldn't attend. I have to break down the cart. It's a safety hazard to leave it unattended. Please don't assault a flight attendant. It's a federal offense, and cops would have detained you at the gate had I not diffused the situation. Thanks for what you do. To that, sir, I say, I don't give a fuck about none of what you're talking about. I didn't need to hear any of what you're talking about. Everything that you're talking about is pointless to me. I said on the show that it was clear you only had black tea. I would assume you only had black tea because you gave me black tea instead of asking if I wanted anything else. I said that I realized that and I tried to make the best out of it. It was disgusting. I also said that it was very clear when I rang the bell or the buzzer, whatever the fuck you want to call it, that you wouldn't come immediately because you were busy. I also said that I saw you pass me with the cart that I figured you would probably have to do some other things with, and I waited. You then passed me 2 additional times without that cart.
Oh, God. Expose her.
And nothing happened. Nobody said anything to me. So I don't give a fuck about flight hazards or safety hazards or any of that other bullshit that you're talking to me about. Also, you shouldn't have diffused the situation. You should have just let whatever happened, homegirl, Taina, whoever who was pissed, you should have just let her do whatever so the cops could have detained me. Because if I needed to go into lockup over 3 moist napkins that I tossed in the general direction of this flight attendant, I'd be more than happy to, because I would love to fly free for the rest of my life. The point of my issue here is past whatever it is that you think you're talking about. Like this whole, oh, it's a safety hazard. We only serve this and it's a federal I don't give a fuck about any of that. You're talking like you're really professional and you've done this flight attendant thing for a long time. If you have, I don't need to know any of the shit that comes in the Delta manual. I don't need to have been to a day of training. I can tell you that all you had to do to really diffuse the situation is, even if you were busy and you saw that light on the 4 or 5 times that you passed me, you could have took one of those moments to say, hey, I see you with your light on. Tad busy. Get to you as soon as I can. I'm not irrational and I'm not unreasonable. If I said I knew you were busy, all you had to do was say, bitch, I see that you need something. I'm going to get to you as soon as I can. That's it. That's it. Just letting someone know that you see them, you acknowledge that they need help, you're a little backed up. That's it. Just be there. That's all you had to do. Neither of you did either of those things. And in fact, you both had attitudes with me. And that's why your homegirl ate those napkins. And I don't feel bad about it at all. If I had a chance, I would do it again. And you was lucky that you weren't there when she did it because you would have ate them napkins too. So keep your DMs. The next time that you are on a flight, if you work with her again or work around her again, play this for her, play the last week's for her so she can hear that I feel like that. Fuck her and you. Thanks for listening. And I'm done.
I can't believe she recognized you and still
this is a guy. The black flight attendant was a man, and the one who got the napkins was a woman or whatever. But bitch, what the fuck? I don't give a fuck about none of what you're talking about. The fact of the matter is, my tea, right? Like, what are you talking? I said on the show that I realized that you were busy, and I was trying to be considerate of that, even though you are hired to help me on a flight that I paid to be on. But past whatever little, things that you read in the fine print in your little booklets and pamphlets and things like that, it all boils down to just common fucking courtesy and saying that I should, hey, I see that you need help. I'll get to you as soon as I can. That's it. That ain't got nothing to do with being a flight attendant. You could have been a flight attendant. You could have worked at a park. You could have worked at a pool. You could have worked at the gym. You could have worked at Applebee's. It don't matter. Just be like, hey, I see you. That's it. You didn't want to do that. And so what happened, and you can fight me. So that's it. I'm done.
That's assault. We could have had you arrested and I diffused the situation.
Do it. You should have.
You contributed to the situation, my nigga. And the fact that you recognized him and y'all still decided to, y'all must have been like, let's see if we can get on the read this week.
Probably. And here you go. Wish granted. And if I had the chance, like I said, I would have done it again. I feel bad about nothing. I regret nothing. And I took pleasure and glee in throwing those napkins at her as well as talking about her mama. So next.
I hope he's on your next flight.
I do. I hope so as well. I would. If you ever see me again in your life, please come and say something to me about it, because I don't know what this DM was supposed to be about. Like, you really hit me up like I did something wrong. Please, I don't give a fuck and I don't feel bad about shit. So there you go. That's the read for this week. Okay. Well, Tyrese did a video for BT. I don't know why or what it is. BT Live with Tyrese, it said. I'm going to read this whole... Am I going to read the whole thing?
It was promo for this new Fast and Furious movie. They won't let that franchise go.
And the funny thing is, I keep hearing people say that they like them. Like, I haven't heard anything bad about the last one. And I'm hearing people say that they liked this one. I'm like, y'all, the last one I saw, I think it was the second one. And as soon as they did the Bow Wow one, I was like, okay, I don't need any more of that. And I never watched another one. The last one I saw was
the first one. And I don't even think I watched all the way through that one. I was like, niggas driving cars? I don't care.
Right. So, he says, I'm going to tell you all right now, and this might be harsh. Sluts, skeezers, hoes, tramps, and overly aggressive, promiscuous women. They are never without a man because they don't have no standards. They're ready to have sex with any and everything that want to have sex with them. But when you are single and you actually love yourself, you know your value and your self-worth. You hold out until God sends you what's yours. Okay, girl. Sometimes they be talking mess to women that are single, but I have a respect for them, because if you're single and you might say, I've been single for a couple years, whatever the case may be, you actually holding out. Because you have your value. You have women that are active out in these streets. They go into lunches and dinners every night. Private planes, mega yachts. It's cracking. They never without.
So dumb.
They're never without. However, it comes with a cost. You're going to put a lot of miles on yourself down there. Come on.
Literally confused cars and vaginas. That's not how my pussy does not have an odometer, nigga. You can't roll it back. You are so stupid. Ugh.
Where do I start? It was annoying that so many people, I saw comments being like, so I guess you just can't speak the truth anymore, or you can't speak the truth about women as a man, not get in trouble and blah, 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 and all this stuff. And I was like, well, the issue with that is that this is not true. First of all, this is not true. This is stupid. Nobody asked for this. There is a bit of truth in what he's saying about not settling when you're single. Don't settle for niggas like this very same one who's speaking about settling.
There you go.
You know, I do agree that you shouldn't settle, especially being a woman. I do feel like society puts pressure on single women to have a man. And when this is what you're dealing with, how could you question why a woman would be single? Another issue I have with the statement is that, Tyrese, you are speaking to like the everyday woman about the Instagram DM woman. And not that there is anything wrong with either one of those types of women to me, but it's not the same thing. So I just don't understand how you are using the idea that a woman should be single for all of these reasons to then shit on a completely other. It doesn't make any sense to me. There's no type of correlation. And for you to insinuate that women who are fucking who they want to or who are promiscuous don't love themselves is ridiculous. There's lots of women who are prudish, who don't have sex, who love themselves. There's lots of women who are out here fucking whoever they want to, who love themselves. You're implying that having sex has anything to do with emotions or the need to be wanted to every woman.
Or making you a decent woman.
Right. Like, there are some women who simply enjoy sex and then they go to their motherfucking house that they bought, their house that they paid for. You know what I'm saying? They get into their bed that they paid for alone, and that's the way they like it. And they get up in the morning and they go to their job and they work hard and they get right back in their car that they bought and they drive back home and they do what the fuck they want. That's just it. And I don't understand why that's confusing to niggas, because niggas do it all the time.
Right.
So why is it so like beyond imagination that women could possibly be doing the same thing? Also, women who are in your DMs, celebrities, the Tyreses, because Tyrese could never look at me with a straight face and convince me that he ain't smashed a couple of these same women that he's trying to call sluts and skeezers and tramps and all this stuff now. You're trying to say that these women don't know their worth and they don't know their value? They absolutely know their value. That's why they're at these cracking dinners and they're on these private planes and these yachts and living the lives that they are living right now, because they know that my value is a Louboutin shoe and these bundles and this trip and these shoes. And if you want some of this, you're gonna buy it.
Okay, because virgin hair is not cheap, nigga.
Period.
So
like,
what's up?
I know exactly what my worth and my value is, bitch, and you do too, because I told you the price and you paid it. So I don't know, like, what are you talking about? It's like, which one of these girls are in your DMs right now and your fiance or your wife found it and pissed you off and now you out here bashing these girls? None of this makes any sense.
Right. Are we supposed to believe Tyrese has been chaste and hasn't had sex with any woman since he got a divorce and he's just waiting on God to send him the godly woman? Right. Niggas have all these standards for women that they would never meet and never even dream to meet for themselves. They want to talk about women being hoes, but they also want to fuck. So it's like, you girls, keep your pussy to yourselves and this, but let you actually not be able to get no pussy and it's going to be a problem. And you might have a point about, take your time and don't necessarily rush into sexual relationships or whatever else. But first of all, that's only if you know that you can't handle a casual sexual relationship. Everybody's not able.
Exactly.
And secondly, his reasoning for it is like, oh, if you go out and have sex, then you'll be a slut, a skeezer, a hoe, a tramp, overly aggressive. Like, no, girl, if you like having sex, then all that means is that you recognize that most of these niggas is not good enough to keep. Most of these niggas, truly, the best thing about them is they dick. And so if that means you going out to dinner and fucking a nigga and then going home alone, I tip my hat to these bitches. Like,
it's better than you allowing that same exact force to have you locked down and sending letters into us talking about this nigga done keyed my car and crashed my goddamn motherfucking bike into my mama's bedroom window or whatever the fuck shit, and what do I do because I still love him? No, it's plenty of motherfucking women out here who know the type of bullshit that's out here. The jig is simply up. It's just up. And they would prefer to fuck who they want and go the fuck home. And if they can get a steak dinner out of their shit too, bitch, then they're eating. I don't understand where you lost at. This is my issue with you niggas out here who have published one book that someone else wrote about alleged self-help, and now you want to be out here giving all this bullshit ass advice. See, we sit up on this bitch every week and tell you time and time again, we don't know what the fuck we talking about. And take our advice with the tiniest grain of salt. Yes. I'll tell you sometimes I don't have anything to tell you because all my advice is bad. Or
we just tell you that we trash. Or this is entertainment purposes only. Like
the only thing I can tell you is going to get you arrested, so I don't have any advice for you. Like, Tyrese got 2 books and out here now trying to give advice every corner of the way, and always finds himself saying something fucking stupid, which is no surprise because a nigga ain't even proofread his tweets until about 2 years ago. Like, where are you?
Yes, and we forgot. There used to be whole blogs about Tyrese's illiterate ass tweets.
That nigga's tweets used to look like push.
Oh, you ain't shit.
Like,
oh, you ain't shit.
Bye.
Oh, you ain't shit. Oh, you ain't shit.
They did. Like, this is not, I don't know who, like,
no, you right, though.
Who tweets for him now, or if he just was introduced to spell check or what, or he just got tired of our mouth.
He had a baby, so he started reading with her.
Those tweets used to be horrendous. Mm-hmm. Like, I swear we had like hashtags and all kinds of shit making fun of this nigga. And you the same nigga now who's trying to tell other women what they should do with their vaginas or what they should not because of what? Mm-mm. How? Shut up.
No. Only thing women need to be worried about is doing whatever the fuck they want to till they meet a nigga who proves himself to be worthy of anything more than that. If you want to treat these niggas like walking, talking dicks, that sounds smart to me. Go right on ahead. Don't let Tyrese dictate nothing about your life.
It is 2017.
Oh, and BET, bitch, in case you thought you was off the hook with y'all's raggedy asses.
We just finished talking about y'all.
Didn't we just do this?
We just finished.
Seriously, 2 weeks ago. We just did this with BET.
Was it 2 weeks or was it last week?
No, last week you cussed out the airline.
Oh, yeah. That's right. That's what that was.
You've kind of been on a roll.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, they did a blog post to go along with this video, which of course they have deleted the video because even people who work at Viacom were like, no, this is garbage.
Get this
What
off.
are y'all doing?
What are you doing?
But they posted on their website, and then at the very end, they put BET Networks doesn't endorse these specific comments.
You can't see.
Girl, yet y'all invited Tyrese to 1515 Broadway or wherever you taped it, set up all these cameras and lights.
They wish.
Y'all sat here and you produced this whole segment with Tyrese. Somebody edited it, published it, and yet you want to be like, oh, well, we don't endorse these comments. He came to you to make them. I don't know, because the background looked kind of, the view in the back looked like it might have been 1515. 1540 is nice, too. Don't do that.
Anyways.
Anyway, though, it's just like y'all don't get to run behind we don't endorse these comments when the only reason we heard these comments is because of y'all. You had the option to not publish this. And what makes it worse to me is knowing that it was probably a bunch of black women who greenlit this decision. It probably was. I would be surprised if it wasn't, but it probably was. Like, y'all will just... So literally just anything goes? Anything.
Because unfortunately there are lots of women who are single and look down on women who say, I like dick and I don't care.
Right.
And so them hearing this is like, yeah, because I'm not that type of slut ass hoe. I'm not them hoe ass bitches that be at it. And it's like, you know... There's nothing, you know, they're good. You know, you're listening to him and his theory that those women are crying themselves to sleep at night because they can't find true love and they're just looking for it in all the wrong places. And there are loads of women who are promiscuous because they're looking for love or whatever, but that's a fraction. Just like there are loads of niggas who are out here fucking whoever they want to because they've got issues. Mm-hmm. So I just don't know what, and
past all of that, it doesn't even have anything to do with the original statement of why you should be single. It just was a stupid thing to say all together.
It was. And I just want to remind those girls that other women out here being promiscuous or slutty or whatever else is not keeping you from having a man.
It just doesn't.
You don't have a man probably because niggas ain't shit. And the ones who are in limited quantities. So it's just going to take a while for you to find one that you can work with, girl. But some other woman out here sleeping around is not cutting into your potential pool of niggas. Like, I just don't understand how you going to blame another woman for that instead of blaming the men that's not worth dating.
Today's podcast is being brought to you by Sonos. Sonos One blends great sound with Amazon Alexa, the easy-to-use voice service for hands-free control of your music and more. Play songs, turn on your lights, adjust the temperature, check news and traffic, and all kinds of other futuristic Ready Player One Jetson stuff. Sonos One is backed by a pair of Class D amplifiers and custom-built drivers, so the sound is just... it's on J-Hood. And since Sonos is continually updating with new features, services, and skills, your music and voice options will both keep getting better over time. That's right. We were lucky enough to get Sonos speakers ourselves, and I've always wanted to have a Jetsons-like home, so this has helped me achieve that dream, sitting in the house with my dog judging me as I yell out things for Sonos and Alexa to
and it sounds so good.
To make me feel great. And it sounds
amazing. Crystal clear.
Now, Sonos is offering the listeners of The Read 10% off one order of $2,500 or less for any product on Sonos.com. This offer is available for a limited time only and cannot be combined with other discounts or promotions. Use the promo code READ10, that is READ10, at Sonos.com to receive this offer. Now, let's move on.
We have another update from I Fucked Up. You remember her from a couple weeks ago. She's the one who said her boyfriend had sex with the gay best friend.
She is.
So I have not read this. I'm just not looking at this.
Great.
It says, "Hi, Crystal and Kid Fury. Following your responses to my question, I decided to talk to my boyfriend about how I felt. But it ended up with him convincing me to let him do it one more time.
Oh my God!
However, this time he suggested that I join in to ease my concerns. I went back to my best friend to ask if he would do it one last time, but with me joining in, he immediately said no and started to question why I keep involving him in my sex life.
You know, your friend asks the good questions. Now, your friend also fucked your man,
right?
Agreed to. So I'm not giving him too much leeway or room. But that is a solid question.
I explained to him that he's a person I trust and I wouldn't be comfortable doing this with a stranger.
You shouldn't be comfortable doing it, period.
He still thought it was all weird, but he told me that he would do it if I paid his cable bill for the next 3 months. And under the condition that the two of us don't do anything with each other. We picked a day and my best friend walked me through the steps of getting prepared. You were definitely right about the woes of a bottom.
Oh, so he wanted to do both butts.
Oh my God. We had the threesome and it was an interesting experience. Anal wasn't as bad as I thought it would be and I'm open to doing it again.
You wasted everybody's goddamn time when you could have just took it up the butt the first and oh my God, madam.
Well, following the threesome, I asked my boyfriend to do it again and he told me no. Jesus.
I'm going home. I'm finished. I don't even want to, I'm leaving. Because
when I asked him why, he said that he isn't sexually or romantically attracted to men and that he only had sex with Desmond because I didn't want to have anal sex and because to him, ass is ass. But since I'm open to it now, he doesn't see the need to keep having sex with my best friend. In fact, he said he's uncomfortable that I am so close with someone that we both had sex with and he no longer wants me to see my best friend because that means he will have to see him too. I feel bad because I got us all into this situation and now I'm stuck between choosing my best friend since second grade or my man who I want to spend the rest of my life with. What should I do? Oh, you asking us again? Girl.
This is a listener letter. No. This is a sequel.
Sincerely, I fucked up again. Sis, break up with him.
We told you the first time to leave this nigga, and you not only stayed with the nigga, but you're like, let's try it again.
Oh my God.
And then,
oh, no,
after your friend told you, no, please, I don't want to do it anymore. I'm finished. I'm done. I don't want any more dick for your men. I'm fine. You said no. Let's do it one more time. And in fact, to ease it for everybody, We're going to have him ease on down my road, too. And then you go in and find out that you kind of like it. So you could have got fucked in the butt the first time.
Right.
And everybody would have been fine. My God.
Had you just tried it out from the beginning, it's wild to me that after you see him fucking somebody else, now you're open to trying it. Like, why couldn't you have had that revelation before?
Oh,
break up with this man. Break up with this man.
God.
I definitely thought the boyfriend was like, I have to leave you because I want to be with niggas now. But that's not it at all.
I really didn't. And for whatever reason, I honestly believed when he was saying, like, I just want to do it. Like, I want to try it. Like, if this is what it takes and whatever, like, at least you'll be there. And it was kind of like a backwards, what do they call that shit? Cuckolds?
Oh.
Is that porn shit?
Nah, I think that is it.
There's like a
where
thing.
there's a black man fucking your wife or something.
I don't know if he has to be black. It's usually black. I guess that's what the market asks for. But
I don't know why y'all want to see some big black nigga with a massive penis all in your wife. And your wife is over here moaning like she never does it. You like, I feel like it would hurt your feelings.
I don't know. Whatever. But again, I'm not here to question anybody's sexual appetites.
Right.
However, you could have just tried it. And you would have avoided all of this. But way worse than that, you were already in a pickle. In a jar of pickles.
Lord.
And you decided...
Oh, God.
The best way to make the situation better...
We don't deserve...
would be to do it again.
With your friend. I am not having sex. I'm not going in a threesome with my friend, man. Hell no.
That nigga was like, why do y'all keep asking me?
But then you did it.
But no, exactly. I mean, he did it the first time.
It's like y'all are disgusted by the question, but then y'all be like, oh, this is so awful.
It's almost
what time do I come over?
It's almost like really rock star of you, if you have that kind of relationship with a friend, to be like, you know what? Sure. Like, that's very Samantha of Sex and the City, although I don't watch it, so I'm probably wrong. Yeah. But it's like, it seems like something that's like, yeah, sure, whatever, I'll do.
Oh, Lord.
Such and such. It'll be like the Real Housewives of Atlanta, but it actually happened. And, then we'll never talk of it again. But then you were like, oh, yeah, sure, I guess I'll do it one more time. I'm confused from every angle. In fact, I'm confused from this nigga, too. Because he's talking about, I'm not gay or whatever, which... Again, I understand that and I believe him. But now you uncomfortable.
Right.
And you don't want her to be friends with this nigga no more because you fucked him twice.
And now it's awkward for you.
And now it's awkward for you. After you asked her, after the first time you asked her if you could do it again. And she said no. And finally did it again with her. And now it's awkward. You don't ever want to see this nigga again. Everybody involved should really just keep their genitals to themselves for maybe like a month. Just let them cool off. Talk to them. Talk to your undercarriages. And just, figure out how you got into the situation that you are in and how to prevent that from ever happening again. But I mean, if you and your friends can have a stable relationship here on out, I would choose him. Before I should, because niggas.
Yeah, me too. But you just need to break up with him because you have led this relationship in such a weird direction. Like,
he needs like a few weeks.
This is just so much
or more with his thoughts.
Okay.
I can't believe she did it, and then was like, you know what? It wasn't half bad. Oh my God. Nene, in my opinion, is the reason that. Well, not really Nene. It's not Nene's fault, but she's the reason that Candy and Portia fell out. The same way Kenya and Marlo fell out. Both of them saw an opportunity where they could kiss Nene's ass because she was being nice to them, and they let their real friends go. Wow. Both of them. That's why Marlo came back reading Kenya's ass into the sediment. And the same fucking shit happened with Phaedra.
Yeah.
Nene stopped acting like they never went to school together, and she started being nice to her ass again or whatever because she was going through that divorce, and Nene was fresh out of divorce too, and she was being nice to her. And all of a sudden she was blaming Candy. And Candy was like, well, bitch, I didn't know that I needed to be bringing you gummy worms and shit, bitch, because you said you had a man.
Right. It didn't make no sense because Phaedra's whole thing, and God bless Andy. He tried to give Phaedra like a legit reason for being mad at Candy. Like, oh, were you bitter over such and such? Were
like,
you mad?
I'm giving you a moment.
I'm giving you
Right.
the excuses. This is your time to break down and be like, I am so sorry, Andy. I was just so stressed
girl,
out.
you're a liar. Be a
And my
good one.
husband and I got these kids. That was your moment to do that, but you didn't. You
She's
just
literally
doubled down. Yeah,
sociopathic.
there's something wrong with Phaedra Parks.
Because she even said on the fucking reunion, you know who the person I'm concerned the most about is Portia. Candy was like, what? But
it's kind of a lie on me.
Portia is sitting here weeping, and you're looking at her in her face like you're watching grass grow.
Right.
Like, what?
Trying to force her onto your titties. Like, they're there. Oh, now I'm the daggone villain.
Yes, bitch. Like, what do you mean?
You actually are, sis.
Yes, and you're talking about, I'm not even mad at Candy. I don't have anything against Candy. You didn't even just try to get people to believe that she was going to rape somebody. You also tried to fuck up her marriage, telling lies about her husband cheating on her. When Candy said that Todd won't go to New York alone because his mom died, I said if I were Candy, that would have been the time that I would have punched her in her fucking face, because that would have been just too much for me. But then you also did the Johnny shit. Like, what?
Right. Yeah.
At least, I don't give a
God.
fuck.
And that was so... The fact, I remember watching that scene where she was like, oh, well, I can't talk about that because that's attorney-client privilege. And Candy's like, but you're not.
He's not your client.
But still, it's improper for an attorney. But like, bitch, if it was that improper, you wouldn't have done it on camera.
Period.
So, fuck is you talking about?
Stop being so fucking fraudulent and fake and say what it is. If you want to, at least for all the shit that we give to that demon Kenya.
Oh, no.
She usually stands up in her villainy. She has loads and loads of excuses, but you can tell that she's like...
She accepts that she did it.
Yes. She accepts that she gets those, those gears grinding and she does all that shit and she lives for it. And when she gets called out, she tries to come up with an excuse. But you can see that she knows that that's her lane and she runs with it. She don't be trying to act like, whatever. With Phaedra, it's just like, I don't know what anybody's talking about and I would never, I'm a Southern Belle and I believe in Christ. What? You literally tried to ruin this woman's life.
Yeah.
I don't care what the fuck.
You have ruined other people's lives.
Thank you.
Like, I don't even know how many people at this point.
You mad because Mama Joy said that you belonged in the cell with a cell alongside Apollo?
But you
Hell,
didn't.
I'm sure I said that before Mama Joyce did.
I mean, that's what the book says. Angela Stanton's book says you should definitely be in prison.
And she said whatever about that motherfucker blowing your ass up or wanting to blow your ass up. She didn't get that from nobody's texts or phone. She got that from the local Atlanta news. And Mama Joyce is a hot, steaming mess.
Oh, absolutely.
And she does the most. But you can at least reference to moments like the time where she tried to pull Phaedra to the side and talk some shit. And Candy got her ass up and was like, Mama, no. Sit down.
Right.
Like, she tries and fails many times with that dusty, messy candy factory to be like, please stop it. I don't want it anymore. And plenty of times she laughs too. But what I can say is many of us, myself included, would not have done half the shit. I would have never sat down with Phaedra and been like, so listen, your husband's new bitch came to my restaurant. I didn't know nothing about that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
In the midst of her sitting with this motherfucker trying to sue me.
Right.
Please.
I feel like Candy must be looking back on this season like I really tried to be decent to her, even though we fell out. And the whole time she was trying to orchestrate my downfall. She was mad because I was doing well. And the whole thing with Phaedra was
this bitch on a destination trip. And you knew.
The restoration.
You knew that you were out here talking about this girl like this and still went.
Man.
And just like she does every time she starts a mess. She was, Black Lives Matter. Let's go on a retreat. Let's all talk about the
empowering
good
black men.
Word of Jesus Tyrone Christ. Like, let's all just pray.
Mess and lies, man. Phaedra's a fucking liar.
Ooh, I'm sorry. I can't. At the least you could have done, at some point, it's been like, you know what? It was me that said that, and it was fucked up, and you can never speak to me ever again in your life if you want to. Not even if you weren't sorry.
Right.
There was moments you could have just been real about this shit and been like, I said it. Mm-hmm. It was me.
I mean, and not that it makes it okay, but you saying I was really fucked up and I was really low and miserable and felt awful and I just lashed out at Candy, like, that doesn't make it okay, but it's at least more understandable than you sitting there with a stone face like you didn't do nothing wrong. And, the only problem is that I repeated something and I shouldn't have.
And
like,
you did not.
You didn't.
You got your alleged friend, like your only friend, up here sitting right next to you, crying because you're still trying to make it seem like she got this out of nowhere.
Right.
You told her that the girl told you herself, and you being an attorney.
3 times you did that.
This is why Bobby Brown allegedly said that every time that she represented him, his ass was in jail. Because you can't even lie good. Damn, girl, watch How to Get Away with Murder like the rest of us.
Well, to be fair, Bobby Brown didn't do a whole lot to keep himself out of jail.
I mean, that is true.
But I'm
Read
sure
me. That's a fact.
I'm sure Phaedra did not help.
That's true. But bitch, you a criminal attorney.
Right. Right. Like, this is what you do. And even in the book, the girl talks about how Phaedra always had press set up for every court appearance. And it always seemed like she was trying to be famous or be put on. And, and so Bobby Brown saying the same thing, like, it makes sense. But that whole lie about I was just upset because I felt like, you didn't check on me no more after the divorce. Bitch, if you got new dick, what is there to check on?
I'm sorry. Like, I don't care who was annoyed by Candy. I just can't. I understand
Candy's
exactly
not wrong
what
in
she's
this
saying.
situation.
She's not wrong in this situation at all. Not at all. Bitch, if you're texting me saying, ooh, I am living. I'm getting my back broke, honey. And I can't wait for this light-skinned nigga to get the fuck out my house. Why would I be coming to your house with Haagen-Dazs? Why?
Why? Right.
You wanted to be friends with Nene and you saw an opportunity to do that. Cool. But you didn't have to shit on me in the process. I didn't do nothing to you.
Right.
But she just be lying because she's a sociopath and she probably just feel like she probably is like I just forgot the term. A person that lies. Pathological.
Yeah.
That's probably her because it seems like she just tells like a really crazy lie or just says something wild and then plans on how she gonna fix it. Because
she seems to me like one of them people who grew up in a small town, real country or something, always had big city dreams, always wanted to be famous and rich and glamorous and all this. So you go to the big city or whatever. And, it's not that Phaedra didn't have, she does have all these degrees and she is clearly very smart and, well, up to a point, and then she gets real dumb. But
in terms of the intellect level,
you could have been so much better than this. Like, that's my thing about Phaedra. I didn't know anything about her before her first season on the show.
Me neither.
And so I was just like, oh, this lady is cute, real Southern, lying about how far along she is, but whatever. I liked Phaedra.
I never did.
Up to a certain point because she would always get the rest of them together. She was smarter than them.
I liked a couple of her confessional quotes. And things.
And it was just frequently that she would be like, no, dummy, that's not it. But as time wore on, it became more and more clear that Phaedra, something was fucked up about her. And so now it's blatant.
Maybe I loved you more than I loved my husband. Like,
yeah, bitch, maybe that's it. Maybe I loved you more than my husband. So you were mad because Apollo hid some shit from the feds in my garage. Oh, and let's not forget to give Todd her motherfucking roses.
Let me tell you something. That's my motherfucking doll.
Todd said, nah, bring me out for the Phaedra.
You know my favorite part? My favorite part was, oh, now she's a journalist.
Oh, no, that was everything. That was everything. But Todd was on his Yanla shit and everything. Like,
if Todd was over 6 feet,
right?
He would have got a couple of points.
If Todd wasn't so bite-sized, but that's okay because it seems like Candy has herself a good man.
Yes.
Like a genuinely good
man. Let's not jinx it for her because you know how we do on here.
Right. And the rest of these bitches are all divorced now, so I'm hoping that they don't end up going
And that's
in
what
the
you're
same
pissed
direction.
about.
Yeah.
Because your light-skinned trophy dick is in prison now and got a new light-skinned bitch. And so you wanted to be telling stories talking about Marvin and trying to have this bitch mad at her fucking husband. And actually, she knew you were lying because past trust in her man, she knew he wouldn't be in New York without her and why.
Right.
Ooh. Ooh.
And it's just like that type of lie that you brought up, like that, knowing that Todd's mama recently passed away. It just seems like that would be too risky. But again, Phaedra does not seem to have a good grasp of what is too risky to do.
She don't care.
Because you mad at Apollo and turning this whole, making it all about Apollo being so awful and everything. Bitch, if anybody has the receipts on your ass, it's Apollo. And according to this book, Apollo was in there doing the dirt with her and you was right in the middle of all of you was the bitch running everything. You were it. So I just came, man. I have to tip my hat to Andy because bitch, that was a good ass finale.
That definitely was a really good
finale. That was it.
Now,
It
he
was
told E!
delicious
News-
and so satisfying.
He told E! News that they're going to be deciding, I guess, on who's returning next week. Mm-hmm. So the rumors about her being fired, I guess, are, just rumors.
Yeah.
And I honestly wouldn't be surprised if she comes back.
I mean, I wouldn't either, especially if Candy agrees not to prosecute. I could see them.
But if nobody agrees to film with her.
Well,
because Sheree did some little thing I saw where she was like, to do something so evil and just so like the girls. And Portia's not talking to her, like, who else?
Yeah, who is going to film? I don't know. That's a good point. I don't know who's going to film with her. Maybe Kim. Oh, no, Kim don't like her neither. Because I know they bring in Kim with
Kim
the fake
Zolciak,
titties.
because that's
Kim
all
Zolciak.
been, all but confirmed.
Oh, Lord. And she put on that terrible ass wig for Watch What Happens
might
Live.
as well.
It was so bad.
Go ahead.
And Andy was like, so your wig, what's up with that?
Isn't she awful? Like, Andy just slowly goes in there.
Fuck out of him.
Anybody.
And I don't think they realize it till it's way too late. He was like, so your wig is popping?
I mean, journalism is kind of like...
Oh, so you're trying to diminish my job?
You're downplaying my job. No, girl, you're upplaying your job. Like, you don't.
I mean, I'm not taking anything away from you, but journalism is simply not what you do.
That's not what you do.
It's a totally different thing.
Like
and
I
that
said,
isn't what you do.
If she's a journalist, you are Oprah, and I am Gayle.
I mean, and I feel like that's not totally inaccurate because journalists actually report on the news. Like they actually talk to sources and look for facts and put stories together.
They go to location. They get research. They spend nights. You
read screenshots off of the Shade Room. And
which
that's
is
no
fine.
shade.
That's what I do.
I mean, okay.
But I don't call myself a journalist.
This is literally our job. So it's not like I'm mad at you, girl.
At all. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna just go up with the Washington Post and the New York Times and be like, excuse me, I deserve a seat at the journalist table.
Phaedra makes her feel smart. Because she was like...
Phaedra probably told her she was in journalism.
Exactly. Thank you. Because when she said that, that was her whole time where she was lobbying that shit off.
Yeah.
She was hitting Phaedra with the alley-oop. Because she was like, as soon as it came up, Portia she shimmied her shoulders and fixed her goddamn cleavage and shit and was like, well, I received a cease and desist from Candy Burris. I am in the world of journalism. I am a reporter and I can no longer speak on the subjects because I speak news and news is life. And so I cannot lie because lies are not news.
Yeah.
So words and Phaedra will do it. Like, it was like, that whole part to me felt like Phaedra had told her, look, if they bring it up, just don't talk about it or whatever. It's like, don't worry about it. I got it. That's probably what she said is, I'll handle it.
Yeah.
Not knowing that she didn't mean tell everybody I said the shit and make me deal with it.
I can't believe you know how dumb Portia is. Why wouldn't you tell her, bitch, don't tell nobody I told you?
Because she's not great at lying. She's not great at telling a good lie. She's great at lying and hiding from it and distracting people from the fact that she did that. That's got to be
it. That's got to be it. Because, man,
if she would have told anybody with better sense, she would have got away with it. Nobody, we still wouldn't have knew that she said that. Because she definitely did not expect for Portia to say that she did.
I feel like it's all about to fall down for Phaedra, and who I feel sorry for is Aiden and Dylan. Those two adorable, smart-ass children.
I feel bad for Aiden.
What's wrong with Dylan?
He's bad.
Look at who his parents are. Of course he's bad.
I'm just kidding.
I hate you so much.
Aiden's a good boy. Complex's show Everyday Struggle, I guess, had some space at the BC Awards to interview people. Why? I haven't the slightest.
Because why not?
But you know what? No hate on my end. At some point, Migos joined hosts Joe Budden and the other two. And it was just a very odd and awkward interview. At one point, what is the DJ's name?
Is he really a DJ? Academics.
That's actually a valid question.
It's Academics, but I don't know that he actually is a DJ.
I could have sworn Academics was somebody else.
Me too.
Or is there a DJ named Academics and I'm just mixing them up?
Yeah.
Whatever.
I have to say, I'd never seen that person's face before.
He said something to one of them to Takeoff about being left off of
Bad and Bougie.
and how he feels about that. And Takeoff responded by saying, "Bougie," and he said, "Huh? What happened?" And then he said, "What? What happened?" And he was like, and he was like, "Huh? I'm sorry, I don't hear you." And that went on for like much longer than it should have.
Yeah.
And
Do it
at
look
one
like?
point,
Oh, God. Over and over.
it was just...
I mean, it kind of does look like you got left off Bad and Bougie, but I feel like maybe that's not really what you're asking.
But if anybody, like, there's a ton of songs Offset wasn't on when he was locked up, and there are tons of songs when they were all free that they're not all
Right,
on.
they're just not all on every song.
So it wasn't a big deal to me, and if anything, it just seemed like something that was shady. I've noticed that show has a knack for like antagonizing guests or just saying something that they've said before that they know the guests won't like. Because the only time I've ever heard of that show was when Lil Yachty was sitting there like a kind-hearted young man, and Joe Budden was like, almost looked like Plankton from SpongeBob.
How dare you have joy in your heart?
Like how? Happiness. Fuck out of here.
Smiling nigga for what, nigga?
I saw another clip where Vic Mensa went off on academics over his opinion on Chicago drill music. There's somebody else who went off on them. I've seen that.
Yeah, so it's like...
So this is like what they do, I guess.
This is the show where y'all come argue.
Everyday struggle.
It's kind of crazy they still booking people for everyday struggle. Like, do you just want to come argue with Joe Budden, have him threaten you, get in your face?
Joe Budden said after this that he's not a guest-based guy. Like, he doesn't, like, have guests on this podcast, or they don't really, like, he doesn't like to do guests interviews, I guess. Okay. Which, I mean, we don't really have guests on this show either.
Yeah, no, it's rare.
But if that's the case, then why put yourself in a position where you're going to
Why are you on the red carpet interviewing everybody? It's a fucking carpet, girl. Like, that's the thing. If you're on the carpet and people are just walking by and they're stopping by the complex part or whatever, then don't you anticipate you'll be interviewing? Like, what do you think happens? What do you think all the mics and cameras and chairs?
I mean, if we're being honest, the only reason that people even talk about this is because Joe Budden is on it and because they know that he will, you know, he has
react.
Right. So
just being real about that.
That's what that is. But if you know that you don't want to do that type of shit, that I don't understand why I mean, I'm certain he's not doing it for free. So there.
Yeah,
but
there's that.
At one point, he's just like, okay, let's wrap this up, which I probably would have done, honestly, too, because it was going like nowhere. It was just mumbling and, like, angst, and I would have been like, okay, that's enough. Thank you so much. Goodbye.
If everyone's done, we can just go ahead and not be here anymore. Yeah.
So Quavo's like, we'll wrap it up then. And then he, like Joe Budden, like, catapults himself out of his own seat and like storms off. And the way that he got up probably would have had me get up too. Because it was just such I
have to say I enjoyed it. It was right. He really propelled himself out of that seat.
The internet said that Migos then rose out of their own seats in order of importance. Quavo got up first, followed by Offset, and then Takeoff.
Thank you for naming them, because I don't know.
It's so funny that I do.
I mean, I know their names, but I cannot put the names to the bodies of the person.
Offset is Cardi B's boyfriend.
Sorry, no. I don't. What his face looks like, I do not know.
Oh, well, that's fair. I'm just saying. I mean, their faces were covered in dreads for like the first 2 years of their career. And they still wear like shades and chokers everywhere they go. So it's hard to really.
Yeah, right. Like, you niggas, I just don't. I want to say y'all all look alike, but I do not know the Migos one from another.
I can tell their voice. I mean, everybody kind of knows what Quavo looks like, I think.
Yeah, because Quavo's the
lead.
Yeah, I don't want to say the Beyonce.
He's the Dina.
But yeah, okay. That's fine. That's fine.
I just had a vision of Migos performing "Where Your Dream Girl."
All right.
And like Offset and Takeoff are like, woo! Because they're in the back.
Yeah. I was surprised to see them in clothes that fit so well. I was expecting them to show up in like.
Oh, yeah, that's how they dress.
Yeah, I did not know that.
Mario Brothers when they're not saving the princess. Mario and Luigi on vacation.
I said, oh, these niggas don't shy away from color, patterns, nothing. They love it all. Yes.
Another great thing I saw from the internet was that they look like Prince's crew from the Chappelle Show. Do you remember? Oh, God. So
of course I remember Prince's crew. Yes, I have seen that iconic episode.
Accurate.
Yes,
like,
it was. They did look
so
like that.
Accurate.
Bunch of fancy niggas. They did. God bless. So it was Offset who started rolling up the cuff of his sleeves. Like, we could just go ahead and take care of this right now.
It was just...
Hey guys, this week's podcast is also brought to you by Talkspace. Talkspace is the online therapy company that lets you connect and message with a licensed therapist from anywhere at any time without leaving the office and no judgments. If you cannot imagine fitting another appointment into your life or, it's winter time and you just really don't want to go outside when you don't have to, I understand. #same. And with Talkspace, therapy is as easy as just sending your therapist a message. Talkspace therapists are fully licensed and go through a rigorous screening process in addition to thousands of hours of supervised professional training. So to match with your perfect therapist for a fraction of the price of traditional therapy, go to Talkspace.com/read and use code READ to get $30 off your first month. That's code READ at Talkspace.com/READ. Talkspace, it's therapy for how we live today. Let them know Kid Fury and Crystal sent you, and let's get back to the show.
All right, so I watched Escape. So let me tell you what Escape needed.
Okay.
Escape, what they needed from each other was understanding.
I knew it.
How can they communicate?
I knew it.
If they can't hear what each other's saying? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I knew it. Oh, God. I wanted Escape to be...
I
want it so much better.
Latasha sounded great, and her mic was nice.
Mm-hmm.
Tamika sounded good. Brown Tamika, not...
Okay. Got you.
And you know what? I appreciate Tiny's journey.
What a kind way of saying that.
Yes, I do.
What a nice way of saying that.
And of all of the things going on in Tiny's journey right now,
my God.
Absolutely. So you have yours.
And as far as...
we've got Ace's mama. Now,
Lord. Lord.
She looked really nice. But also her journey,
the notes though.
She's been through so much.
The sound of her voice
recently, and having to yell at Portia and Phaedra for however many weeks and months, I would assume maybe it took a bit of its toll. I'm hoping that they watched this back and that they
definitely.
rehearsed down for this Essence Festival because.
Oh, please don't do this at Essence.
Not only were the vocals a bit shaky here and there, but it was like RuPaul was sitting up next to MC Lyte, watching down, picking who was about to be the America's Next lead singing drag star. They were all. Come on now. As soon as they got to Candy at first. As soon as they got to her fucking mic, Candy hops her ass up and she stands up to get to her part or whatever. And it was like, Tamika was like, oh, you got your arm? Okay, my ass up too. And then Tiny and Latasha look at each other like, well, I guess we got to stand
Here
up.
Y'all go.
And so it was all it seemed like the four of them were trying to show I have a voice. Look at me sing.
Here's my voice. Remember me from 1993?
We know that y'all can sing.
We do.
Work on the unison. What is the point of having a reunion? There's no union.
Yes.
There's no unity.
Can you imagine Destiny's Child on stage and it's just the three of them singing instead of the Destiny's Child harmonies that we all lived for and was 80% of the reason we bought them albums? What? No, what we want to hear y'all as a collective. We want to hear the voices, and it would be best if they were all in tune and on pitch. This would just be, icing on the cake. So I'm really hoping they get that straightened out.
Everybody's a woman.
All right. All right.
Why are you all?
Where's this song going, sis?
Remember when Mufasa died and Simba was up on that rock like, no! Like,
I do.
I was like, why are you all the way down there? No, Candy!
Because that's where her range was comfortable, nigga. She was comfortable way
But she
down in
hit
the
that
dirt.
high note on the first song. Like that was the best part of Candy's whole moment to me. And she
Okay.
clawed and scratched her way up there.
See, that's the thing. I don't want to shit on Candy. I just want them to take a look at this tape, specifically review that audio, and then let's fix that before Essence this weekend.
You need
Because
to call BET and request the stems or whatever
get
it is.
the mic recordings, whatever it is, that just go straight from the mic to the soundboard. Because damn,
HQ,
God
highest
damn.
quality they got, and do a review because whoa.
Yeah,
But
if that was supposed to be advertising for your tour, I feel like, I mean, the old head's still gonna go because it's Escape. But I just want y'all to sound better than this. I feel like y'all can. It's just a matter
I
of
would
working
go
together.
for like I'd spend $50.
Yeah, $50. Okay, yes, I'm really thinking about it.
I think I'd spend $50.
Huh? Is
For
that
like a good seat.
I was gonna say that's like VIP, right? This is like a decent.
I'm not talking about no. First of all, I'm assuming that they're going to be doing, like maybe like the PlayStation Theater, things
Yeah,
like that.
I'm thinking general admission, standing room only.
Exactly.
And I'm not paying $50 for that.
No, I'm thinking like $50 is giving me
A
when
seat.
the performance is done. They can walk off and be like, good job, Latasha. And she heard me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I definitely have the best snaps of everybody in here. Or, at least a t-shirt, a tumbler, something. Like, I'm getting something for $50. But I just want them to sound better. It's a small
I don't
thing.
think that's asking
but
much.
an important thing.
Since, they sing.
I mean, it's
And
just
music is what they do, and you have to hear it.
Oh God. But Escape. So
Usually at this point in the show, it's like a movie quote or something, but I just decided that I would take the place of that for Kid Fury. My name is Dream. Kardashian.
oh my God.
A lot has been going on these days.
Oh my God.
I just felt it pertinent to tell my side of the story, which is just that my edges are laid and my eyelashes are perfect, and that's unstoppable. That's what really matters when you get down to it.
What is wrong with you?
I don't really know what's going on with my mom, Big Angie, Renee, and my dad. Currently, my dad is crying on the lap of the Postmates man, and I don't really go to my mom's house too much. It usually smells like codeine and like burnt ends. So I'm at my Mima house, the black one, because she makes, mac and cheeses and stuff. Every time I'm at my white Mima house, she just want to take pictures, and I just can't.
God. I cannot.
I've been trying to find some people to help me through what's going on right now. I called my girl Blue for some advice. And she just, when she picked up, she first asked who I was. And I said Dream, and she was like, Dream? I was like, yeah, Dream, Kardashian. And she was like, well, girl, you better wake up and smell the coffee, sis. And then she laughed and hung up. I don't really know what was so funny, but that's my sis. I love her a lot. I spoke to my good girl, North, my cousin. And I was just like, my parents are crazy. I know your parents are crazy. How do you get through it? And she was like, first of all, bitch, only one of my parents is crazy. The other one is just weird. So you got a plight of your own. I don't know what plight is, but, we're working through it, and we're both gorgeous and perfect. So at the end of the day, we'll always be taken care of.
I cannot with this.
I've been hearing a lot about some guy, T.I. I can't spell yet, so I don't know what that is, but I'm just living my best life. Being beautiful and young and having creamy skin. And I thank you all for your words of encouragement. I will be just fine because I'm everything.
Amen. It is so good to hear from you, Dream. Honestly, when you first started that voice, I thought you were doing Michelet. And I was like, I finally get the fucking movie. I finally get it. And then you started doing that. Damn, baby. What is wrong with you? What is wrong? Is that your way of discussing the story? Are we not?
Because I'm not saying shit else.
I knew it.
I
knew it. I said he is getting it out of the way now.
Yep.
And we will not be talking about
Ever
it again.
Never. Y'all know there's a Kardashian-Jenner embargo on this motherfucking podcast.
I fucking knew.
And you know what? While we're at it then, I also will just take this time to say that Miss Wallace, take every
fucking dime they have.
Take all of it, sis. How motherfucking black ass dare you think that you can put your fucking dug up mugs over the faces of icons and sell them shirts for 125 coins?
Child, Sharon Osbourne went off. Everybody.
Suge Knight went off on their ass.
I said, you bitches is marked. Do y'all not know who this is? If I was you, I would double my security, and I would just start checking over my shoulder.
With that half-ass iOS press release-ass apology that neither one of y'all wrote.
God damn, they are terrible.
I want her to sue them.
Take it all
to infinity.
You
and
really
beyond.
put your ugly ass faces over these musical icons. Are you fucking kidding?
It wasn't a well thought out idea.
No shit, bitch. Nothing
shit.
y'all do is well thought out. Y'all have taken L after L after L this year. I've not seen the Kardashians fuck up this much in a while.
And then they wonder why people are like so over them all the time and acting like, oh, we just have to have reasons to hate them. Bitch, if I would have put my black faggot ass face over on a shirt
so much.
over like North's face or something like that and sold that for $12,
they would have sued
not
the
only
shit out
would
of you.
Khloe Kardashian had a whole piece of rage for me on Twitter, they would have taken everything my whole family has ever had.
Absolutely.
So I want Miss Wallace to take
not at all
of it.
See, that's what I love about Law and Order.
Same.
That is what I love.
Doesn't matter.
You can just pick it up whenever.
Turn it on.
Meanwhile, everybody's judging me because my first episode of Game of Thrones was the season 7 one, but I feel like if the show is about to end, I'm coming at the perfect time to be watching it.
No, girl. You should do what I do when the show is about to end. That's when I start from the beginning.
But I don't want to watch it from the beginning because that was what kept me from watching it in the first place. The fact that people are always like, oh man, so many people died. Oh no, my fave died. Oh no, lots of women got raped this episode. Like, no.
No, they still gonna kill and
that's when I'll stop watching it.
So next week.
Maybe. But everybody said, you ain't gonna make it through the whole first episode, but I did. Nothing really too bad
luckily
happened.
for you, nothing crazy happened this episode. And I imagine that means that they're gonna go insane soon, because I don't even think this is a full 10 episodes this season.
Winter is coming, nigga. Winter is here.
Fucking here.
Winter is here. The coldest winter.
You don't know what that means.
And the North has not forgotten.
What have they not forgotten?
The things that were perpetrated against them. The things y'all did to Khaleesi. Daenerys Targaryen. Mother of dragons.
Okay.
Yes, I do know that part.
7 episodes.
Because Jay-Z bought Beyonce a dragon egg. That's why I know that.
I told you ages ago that this is her favorite show.
Yeah, and so that's why I thought maybe I should get into it. But maybe Beyonce has an iron stomach, and I just can't do it.
I love that Beyonce loves that show.
Iron Thrones.
Episode 3 is called The Queen's Justice. So I don't know what that's going to be in. I don't know.
Is Cersei a queen? Cersei?
Who?
Cersei? Cersei. Is she a queen?
Cersei is a queen.
Cersei's a queen. Maybe it's her revenge. But Khaleesi is too, right? So maybe so maybe it's hers. Is Arya a queen?
No.
Damn, that's
she
too
doesn't
bad.
need to be because Arya's a badass.
She's a bad bitch. That opening scene, I was like, why am I not into this show?
I think she's gonna kill Cersei.
Oh, is she?
I do. I think that she's gonna. Here's the thing about Game of Thrones, and it's torturous, and also one of the best parts about it. The writers don't care about us or what we want. They do what they want, and they do what they feel like makes a great story.
Right.
And so they're not going to really do what you would expect for them to do a lot of the time, which is why I'm like 90% sure they're gonna kill Daenerys. Maybe not this season. Maybe they'll wait till the next season, since I heard that might be the last, or season 9 might be the last. But she gonna die just because of how many people love her and want her to be queen. If not, I win. But if she does die, I saw it coming and I won't be as depressed. But I could see Arya doing all of that work, being blind momentarily, which you would know about if you watched it.
I don't wanna.
And coming back, and being sickening and having,
Well, is she a shapeshifter? How does she look like that man in the beginning?
They trained her with some secret art of pretending to be niggas. So it's not like she doesn't like have powers, but she knows some secret ancient art in order to be someone else, basically. And she can use that to her advantage. Some old niggas taught her how to do it. So she was nobody at one point because she was everybody.
Oh.
But it was all done in an effort to get revenge.
Oh, yeah.
On Cersei and the rest of what's Cersei's last name?
Cersei.
They said it in the premiere more than once.
Cersei.
Lannister. Okay, so she's going to fuck them up because of what they did to
That's right.
the North.
When you play the Game of Thrones, you win or die.
Did you just read a tagline?
I mean, actually, Cersei Lannister quotes. It was like the first suggested Google results. So
well,
there is no middle ground. The North shall rise again. Thrones.
It's going to get very vicious on there and you'll never watch it again. But I think that you can make it through a power. Mostly niggas just getting a shot on there.
So since you offered, I'm going to call my dad.
Yeah.
And see if he answers the phone.
Right?
Live on air.
Yeah. Sure, why not?
I mean, it's your daddy.
I mean, it's not live also. We could just cut it out if he's crazy.
No, you absolutely shouldn't.
I mean, if he says something crazy.
Please let this man.
Would you have to let him know
that
he's on the air?
Oh, yeah, no. Oh, God.
Please pick up the phone.
I bet he won't.
Please. Oh, God, please.
We'll just leave a voicemail. He's not going to do it. Oh, he's going to be so mad.
Dads. He's going to be pissed.
He is.
Oh, man.
Live it.
Uh-oh, and his voicemail's not picking up either?
He's on the phone. He's ignoring you.
Thank you for calling. I am unable to answer your call at this time. However, if you would leave your name, number, and a detailed
Your dad
message,
sounds so smart and
I shall return your call
organized.
as soon as
He
possible.
is.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, Daddy, it's me. So I'm recording my show today, and LeVar Burton is actually here in the studio with me. We were calling to say hi, but you didn't pick up the phone, so I guess you will probably just be sad about that forever that you missed it. But would you please say something to my dad?
It's LeVar.
Oh, my God.
Where are you? What are you doing? What is more important than picking up the phone when your daughter calls?
I love this so much.
So, really just wanted to give you a shout out. You are, according to your
Yes,
daughter,
absolutely.
an Uber fan. And I just wanted to take this opportunity to say I appreciate you. I really do.
Oh, wow. He's gonna die.
And to let you know that I am a fan of your work. Because she's something else. She really is.
Oh, wow.
She is something else.
This is a great
she
day
is
in America.
fully.
This is
She's
unbelievable.
a fully realized human being.
Wow.
And y'all did good.
Your daddy is going to cry.
I'm gonna cry.
And that's it. I appreciate you.
Thank
and
you
I'm a
so
fan.
much for
I'm a
that.
fan.
Thank you.
Peace. Kunta out.
Okay, talk to you later. Love you. Bye.
This is the best day ever.
He is going to flip. Oh my God, he's
I
going to
hope
be
he
so
cries.
mad. Thank you so much again for that and for coming through to
It's
this show.
such a pleasure, y'all.
Yes, thank you so
It was an
You
honor
bring
to meet you.
joy into the world. You know that. Don't
I
you?
believe it because you said it.
It's
Right.
true.
If you say
it's
so.
True. It's true. You bring joy into the world, and there's not nearly enough of that these days.
I looked at it for the hour it was on, and MTV was very strategic. They put a lot of the shit you would want to see first.
Okay.
And then I cut it immediately, like 8:55. I turned it to Game of Thrones because, bitch, not only is it Game of Thrones, but it's the fucking season finale.
No one has time for it.
And it's not going to be back on for like a year and a half. What? Nobody is. No. We can watch Fifth Direction and all them people do their routines on DVR tomorrow.
And what a finale.
I have to. Okay,
I
nigga.
mean-
And it was everything.
My
Woo.
heavenly word.
It was, man.
So
The very end, I said, oh no. Rest in peace, Westeros.
it's over.
It is
over. It's a wrap. Like they have
God
everything
damn.
at this point.
Call Danny because she need to get her kids and come get this. Just too much.
Like the Night King really came just crashing through the
Nigga.
clouds with blue flames.
I thought, it's going to take them forever to get over the wall. No.
Actually, countdown from about 20, sis.
Tormund saw it. He said, oh no, run.
So
Go.
everybody needs to leave. Like, did anyone get out in time? They fucked everything
Who knows?
up.
We
And what
won't
was
know.
delicious to me was that when one of the other White Walkers, like, when he had all his whites pause real
yeah.
quick, and that like frigid, stillness, whatever that is that they do is
Right.
always creepy.
It is.
And then here they come. So really what he was saying is, hold on, y'all. Give us just a
yeah,
second.
yeah. Stand back for a second while we take care of this little thing.
And then maybe 30 seconds, it's like,
Right.
all right, let's keep going.
I don't understand. Is it blue fire? Is it ice? What?
I think it's blue fire.
Okay. Damn.
Which would
'Cause I
make
was
sense of
thinking-
how they got that ice wall to melt or break so quickly, I'm guessing.
I guess so.
Because it didn't look like, up close, it looked like blue flames.
Whatever it was amazing.
Whatever it
the
was.
budget on this show is insane. I know it is, but damn, that was fucking crazy. And then Littlefinger, my nigga.
Thanks. I've been waiting for this for the longest. When that bitch was like, when she turned and was like, Lord Baelish, and the whole room gagged.
Everybody was like
everybody just turned around.
Like,
and he really sat there like, I thought I got this bitch too.
yeah, it took him a second.
She held that bastard to task for every lie told. And then basically was like, I'm all about that action.
Yeah.
Arya. And Arya didn't even waste no time.
Did not hesitate.
She was like, oh, thank you.
Been
Whoops.
waiting.
So what is for lunch? I'm thinking veal.
Oh, man. Arya done killed a lot of people. This is
light work.
Oh, right. I don't even, it's just a matter of embarrassing you and then watching him go through the process and like struggling and trying to be like, oh, Sansa, I can explain if we go somewhere privately.
Falling to his knees and crying and stuff like that.
Like that was going to do something.
Bitch.
When old boy refused to escort him, he was like, oh, I demand you escort me to somewhere.
Mama said, I think not. We don't know you
said,
anymore.
bitch, you and I both know you'll be dying right here today, right in this hall.
We have all agreed that
just need to
these
get
two
to
white
it.
women run this now. We don't know you.
I mean, Jon Snow left and said, my sister is in charge. So
John who?
I'm sorry, Jon Targaryen.
Egger?
Egan Targaryen. Oh, God. Woo. Now, how is that going to go? Cause
I knew it. First of all, when I said John might as well go ahead and knock that down so everybody can get their, nerves calmed, everybody was like, but incest. Bitch, we watching Game of Thrones. Like,
There's a lot
they're
of
gonna
incest,
fuck
yeah.
down, period. So that...
It was just gross, though, because it's like confirmation that they are absolutely aunt and nephew.
Like your whole ass aunt.
Yeah.
Not distant. Great.
No, right there.
Nothing.
Just
Your
the
daddy's
yep.
sister.
Yeah. Your same daddy who died fucking with your sister in the Dothraki.
Mm.
Wasn't that crazy?
In fact, your sister's ex nigga
Oh, see, it's too much. This is too much.
killed your daddy.
No, it was
Didn't
so it was Ned Stark's sister who married the Targaryen nigga.
Right.
Right. So that's...
And let's just pause real quick
I'm
because
confused.
I loved how my nigga Sam gagged Bran real quick?
He did.
Because he's in this fucking wheelchair just like, I'm the Oracle. I know everything about everything. I watched all of the fucking Beyonce concerts in my eyes, bitch. Like, I see what Blue Ivy has for breakfast. Like he just know he's so lit off of having like access to every piece of information. And Sam was like, actually, girl, what happened was...
He's not a bastard.
Because... You know, my lady friend actually schooled me on some information that we have. You know what beats having eyes up in the sky? Pen and paper.
Books. That's right. Quill and parchment.
Hello? So let's get it popping.
Oh, man. That was everything. It was.
Cersei is still an icy, ridiculous,
and Jamie done
hateful
left her
bitch.
now.
Now, I know he is going to be the one off her. And you know what? At this point, I'm fine with it.
I mean, he deserves.
He does deserve that.
But Arya really deserves.
She does. I mean, a couple of people.
I mean, I still think if they can get back, if Jamie can get to the rest of them niggas, and Tyrion, if Tyrion can convince them that Jamie would like actually be down for the cause, I feel like Arya and Jamie could tag team and find a great way to murder Cersei together. Series finale if it has to be, but just...
I was thinking we were going to do the throne and then the Great War, but it definitely makes more sense that they're going to kill these, especially since just killing a White Walker destroys all the whites, apparently.
All the whites that they turned, right?
They turned.
Yeah.
So, really, they got to take out...
So if you can be strategitic about
the
it.
real big bad bitches.
Right.
And that handles that.
Or take out the Night King, and they're all dead.
Right, exactly. Although...
Oh, good fucking luck, because that nigga swooped in on that dragon, and I said, oh, no!
We have not seen him crack at all. Every scene with the Night King on this series so far has been him looking confident as balls.
Yes.
Like, every single time you see him, that nigga's like, I'm not afraid of shit.
I'm actually just coming for my shit. So, and y'all left a dragon here? Thank you so much. I'll be taking this. Oh, what a great show.
Anyway, so, yeah, the VMA sucked. Hey guys, please remember that today's episode is being brought to you by Squarespace. The new year is just about upon us, and I'm sure many of you are looking to start a new business or relaunch a new business. I hope so anyway, because I like seeing people create their own stuff. So with that, you're going to need a top class website. You don't have to worry about it as long as you've got Squarespace. They've got beautiful templates that are crafted by the best designers on earth. Squarespace makes it easy to turn your idea into a new and unique website that is very easy to use and customize from look and feel to settings and products. And it's all optimized for mobile right out of the box so people can use it immediately on their phone without you having to worry about doing some extra garbage on top of that. And you don't have to worry about installing, patching, or upgrading anything ever. It's all done in just a few clicks. And if you have a question, Squarespace's award-winning 24/7 customer support is there to help you at all times. Head to squarespace.com to begin your new free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use the offer code READ, READ, to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain. That is squarespace.com, offer code READ. Go make something pretty. Now let's move on. Last but not least, let's talk about the first White Walker. Taylor Slytherin.
No, don't do Slytherin. I'm half Slytherin.
What?
I took the test, the Pottermore. I got sorted. I did it 4 times.
How are you half Slytherin?
Because Slytherin was the first one I got. But then I took it 3 more times, and the test changes the questions each time. And I got Ravenclaw the next 2 times I took the Pottermore quiz. And then I took one that was the whole quiz with all the questions in one, and I got Ravenclaw on that one too. So I'm calling myself Ravelin or Slitherclaw. That's better maybe. But I'm not going to denounce my Slytherin. I'm not going to accept it as my soul house either. And I don't have to, because the hat was going to put Harry in Slytherin until he said no, anything but.
Harry Potter literally is like the savior of the wizarding world.
Okay, I can be too. I have a scar right here. And sometimes it hurts. And when do white people not come for me? I can be an exception is what I'm saying. 3 more times I got Ravenclaw and only 1 Slytherin. No, don't do this.
You have to pick one.
No, I don't.
Harry Potter is not half Slytherin. And Harry Potter was like...
This isn't... No.
He had a little bit of Voldemort.
Right.
That's where that came from.
That was from,
missing the curse. Well, I'm only a goblet of fire, so maybe I don't know everything.
The hat was a little bit high.
Okay, the hat was not
didn't
high.
realize that wasn't who he was sensing. That's why she was like,
The hat didn't know who Harry Potter was. Oh, okay.
She didn't know where to put Mama because there was like two things going on in there.
I'm just saying, if Harry Potter can almost be put into Slytherin and then go somewhere else, so can I. And everybody was like, Slytherin gets a bad rap because of the books. I know they turned out the most evil witches and wizards, but they have also turned out lots of great ones. But they have turned out lots of great people also.
Like...
Well, we don't know them. That's what I'm saying. The book's a little biased.
Okay.
But still, I'm Ravenclaw. Leave me alone.
Well, about this White Witch. So, Taylor Swift
Taylor
is back.
Malfoy. I imagine her as Draco's mama.
She has a new album coming out. It's called Reputation.
Not just look on your face.
Because who gives a shit? Her new song is called Look at Me. Look at what you made me do.
Holy God, it is so bad.
It sucks a lot. There's a video that came out also alongside the VMAs, I heard.
Oh yeah, they aired that in that first hour too. That's how I ended up seeing it.
And here we are now.
I mean, the video is marginally better than the song, but it would be hard to be worse than that song.
So I decided to go ahead and listen to this song on my own, just because I know that Taylor Swift pays a lot of people a lot of money to make sure that you have no choice but to hear her song and see her pasty face.
Like ABC?
So I'd like ABC, like UPS. I saw a Taylor Swift UPS truck literally a block away from my house this weekend.
A Taylor Swift UPS truck?
She has her own UPS trucks.
That's fucked up.
Really, it's just her album
like
cover
a banner or whatever, but still.
On the side of a bunch of UPS trucks saying that UPS is the official delivery service for her album or some shit like that.
What?
So you will more than likely, if you haven't already, see a UPS truck at some point with Taylor Swift's face on the side of it.
Thank you for the warning.
You will probably be hearing her music at funerals, weddings, Sunday service, wherever she can get it played because she just pays to make sure that her music is everywhere. Dominican barbershops, Bikini Bottom, you know.
Also hear it there.
Sports things.
Yes. I'm sure it'll show up at something. I'm sure it will.
I listened to it. It's awful. I don't even know.
That's my honest opinion. If it was a good song, I would give it to her because she has some good songs.
I have given it to her when she's had songs that I think are good.
I really liked Red.
I despise her.
That we know it.
So this song is ass. Just plain out and out.
Look what you made me do.
Ass.
Look what you look what you made me do. Bitch, what? And the whole time I'm like, okay, so what is it that we're looking at? Like, what did you do?
What did you do, bitch? Like, what the fuck are you even talking about?
Who did you kill? Who's supposed to be scared of you? What happened?
So this is being labeled as a Kanye West diss and a Kim Kardashian diss and all that other stuff. And honestly, I don't give a fuck about any of that. Like, I had my fun with the whole Taylor Swift dragging and Kim Kardashian got snake emojis that she's riding or whatever. Like, that was whatever. Here's the thing. I do think that the whole releasing the album on Miss Donda's birthday. Sure.
I mean, it just so happens to be a Friday.
And that was not at all intentional.
I mean, there's a lot of other Fridays this year, but that one. It just had to be that one.
That specific day.
Yeah.
Sure, sis. I mean, we already know you a liar. Like, this is the thing. So the song and video to me seems like it is addressing her dying and being like reborn as the villain that we all say that she is.
Yeah.
Like, she has this moment where she says, the old Taylor can't come up through the phone. Why? Because she's dead. She's dying. Like,
so dramatic.
And there are all of these old Taylor Swift
from like old videos and stuff
in the video, and she's like standing on top of them and she talking about, Why you look so shocked? No one's that shocked. Like, basically saying every criticism she's ever heard about herself, except the ones that actually matter, like that colonial ass video that you put out, like your anti-feminist rants, like the fact that you don't give a shit about black women, like the fact that you have pictures of yourself hugged up with a white man with a Nazi, a swastika, over his, like, none of that.
She's talking about all the other stuff.
She's just talking about the fact that she, you know, gasps when she wins awards. Or, you know, she's playing the victim and stuff, which that's what. So my thing
do that though is the thing.
What am I supposed to take away from this? Because this is the exact behavior that you always exhibit, weirdo. Somebody says something about you that you don't like, you write a fucking song about it and do like self-parody. And then you go on to make a whole bunch of other shit-ass, mediocre-ass music. And you get a whole bunch of white girls to rally behind you because you came into the game using the narrative that you're now trying to act like, oh, look at everybody saying this stuff. No, girl, you absolutely did act super shocked when you would win all those awards. And you knew that you were going to win the award prior to winning them because your people made sure that you won those fucking awards. And we clocked it. Don't be mad at everybody else and try and make videos like this now, girl, because you can't act. We've been able to see through all of this stuff all along, girl. What was the point of doing the shit? We knew it. Did I not say on this whole ass show that she was going to come right back and do something and, you know, talk about the history of snakes? And the bitch literally made a chair made of snakes with snakes pouring her tea and all this other corny shit. That song
so much
is a musical version of I Know You Are, But What Am I? Right? That's what it is. It's like, say anything about me.
You're funny. Oh, a mean thing.
Say like a longer sentence.
Oh. Kid Fury, you have a great knack.
Kid Fury, you have a great knack, man.
For picking out
desserts.
desserts.
You pick out desserts.
You have great shoes all the time.
And
that's exactly what she's doing, but it's a song. Like, that's what the song is. Like, I don't understand what someone is supposed to take away from this because your stans would love you regardless of what the fuck you put out. They don't give a fuck whether people think that you're mean, nice. They just love you because that damage is done.
Right.
So for everybody else, what are we supposed to take away from this? This is just a whining toddler. And much like an adult with, you know, common sense would say to a 5-year-old who's whining. Like, if I were to be like, Taylor, tie your shoes or you gonna bust your ass. And you go, Taylor, tie your shoes because you gotta match your ass. Like, that may make you feel better that you just got red. But how does that change the fact that you still look dumb and you're gonna bust your ass?
Right.
Like,
it's still gonna happen. I was still right.
Like, okay, sis, because my shoes are tied. I'm not gonna eat the asphalt. You are. So Taylor Swift is a liar. Taylor Swift is the first White Walker. She's the Twilight King. She sucks hard, and I can't stand her. And I am just satisfied with the fact that people finally see on a much larger scale what I've been trying to say, that she ain't shit. She ain't ever gonna be shit. And she is walking white lies.
I mean, I haven't heard anything but facts. The thing about Taylor Swift is that had she done the whole snake thing and embraced it like, wow, yeah, I was a lying ass bitch and I was out here scheming behind your backs and nobody trusts me because they shouldn't trust me because I was out here lying on all types of niggas, then that would be one thing. But she turned it into a, oh no, you guys said you wouldn't do this and you did it. And now you made me look bad and I'm the bad girl in your movies and all this other shit. And it's like, but all of that is true.
Yeah.
Like, you still did those things.
You still
lied on Kanye. I don't know why you're trying to make this song like they painted you to be the bad guy and you weren't really. The thing about Taylor is that you are the things people say about you. You really do act that way. So it makes sense for you to be called out. And so the way she approached the whole snake thing, I just thought was predictable and trash. And I still don't know what it is you did that we're supposed to give a fuck about.
I don't.
All this look at what you made me do, but you haven't done. There's literally, what did you do? You didn't hurt anybody in any way.
In this process, what did you do? You did some Walking Dead cosplay in your video. You tried to twerk with some segregated gays while you
God,
like
that fucking train wreck.
You remember the episode of the Parks and Recreation where Amy got that half perm? And she had to go to work and she didn't get the rest of her. That's what she looked like.
No, but now
in that fake ass formation shit that she was doing with all of those gays, also in fishnets.
Talking
and crop
about
tops.
that wasn't inspired by formation, girl.
Cool, sis.
All right, yeah.
How about you just
Nice
piss
story.
off?
Nice story, girl. With your racially divided gays. 3 gays in colored contacts over here and 3 white, maybe white Latino gays over here.
With
and some
I love
awkward
TS.
ass. Anyway, you didn't do anything, Taylor. You didn't do
sucks.
shit. Not one fucking thing, girl.
What an expensive trash bag. Like, what a very, very costly shit project. I'm just tired, but I'm glad that more of y'all can see her for what she is now. I would have actually been more shocked if she would have just came out with a regular ass song about like Sour Patch Kids and, you know, being white in America or something else. But the fact that she came back and were like, I'm just going to attack everybody who came for me with shade and beautiful gowns.
I'm bored, so.
I also want to say again, I said this at the show in Atlanta. I'm going to rephrase it because I really said fuck TSA if you work at TSA. I want to be more specific.
I'm pretty sure that's exactly what you're saying.
Fuck the TSA in New York City, specifically LaGuardia Airport, Terminal D. Now, here's the thing.
Not the Terminal 2, nigga.
Because when we were coming back from Atlanta, the folks in the TSA there were just fine.
Oh, we had fun.
Yeah, great.
Oh, that's true. They were fun.
In fact, there was a lighter-skinned gentleman who was urging me to walk through the metal detector devicey thing. And I had paused for a second because there was a very vexed older white woman.
She was distraught.
Ahead of me. And I thought that she was in line to go ahead of me or whatever, but I guess she was asked to stop for unrelated reasons. And as she's like snapping, talking about needing to be helped or whatever, that gentleman waved to me. He was like, come right through, sir. Like, don't pay her no mind. Don't listen to anything she's saying. And it actually was comforting as well as attractive to me that he kind of like paid. Yes, that as well. But him paying that white woman dust was the real sex symbol. Like, I was very turned on.
Yeah,
but
I
overall,
the exact same thing.
Everybody there was just much friendlier. So I want to say to you, dog assholes over at Terminal D,
you bad mood bitches over at but if I worked at LaGuardia, I would have an attitude too.
I don't give 2 tablespoons of balls out anybody. Bitch, let me tell you something. And this is what I said. Like, I'm not expecting for you to hit me with sugar and spice and everything black ass nice. I was running late because I had a million errands. We were flying out to Atlanta. When I got in the line, I got the notification that says, your flight is boarding now. Cool. All right. Let me just try and get through here as briskly as possible. I know I ain't having no bullshit in my thing. They gave me the little paper at the front because I was TSA pre-check. They told me I keep on my shoes. Typically in pre-check, I think you keep your laptop in your bag too.
Yes.
So I did. Things go through. I'm thinking, all right, I'm going to snatch it. Of course, the girl who's sitting behind the little chair looking through the stuff pulls my bag to the side. I'm like, fuck. So now my bag is sitting in between. It's one of 3 and it's in the middle.
Damn.
So one guard comes, grabs the bag in the front. Another guard comes and grabs the bag in the back. Now, I would assume that he should have grabbed my bag.
Right.
Because
he's next in line.
Order. Right. So, but no, that's not what they felt like doing. That's not what they felt like doing in Queens that day. So somebody else grabbed my bag. And so now I'm sitting here looking at I'm looking at my bag sitting by its black ass self here. And I'm just waiting. I feel like, I'm rational in most cases. I like to be fair. Before I blow my fucking lid, I like to exhaust every measure that I can think of so that there is no reason. You can't come to me and be like, oh, you wilding out, you're being irrational. No, I'm not. I waited. So I stood there and I waited for a couple people, motherfuckers are walking by, paying my bag, and I'm mine. I said to the young, mind you, everybody in this section is black. Everybody. I said to the girl, excuse me, miss, my plane is boarding right now. Can somebody just check my bag really quick so I could go? This wench says, okay, well, that's not my problem because I'm on the line or whatever that thing is called that her job is. Okay.
She told you that wasn't her problem.
I said, well, I can be everybody's problem in here. If that's what you need, if a problem will expedite, I feel like I said expedite 8 times today. If a problem is what we need to get me to my gate,
then I can supply that. That's not a problem.
Sure.
So finally, some guy comes and he's like, "Is this your bag?" Now I feel like y'all trying me. Now I feel like y'all are disrespecting me. You know what I'm saying? And I was patient. I'm the one here who's in a hurry. You know what I'm saying? I am the one who has someplace to be.
Oh, man.
So he goes and grabs the thing or whatever. He's like,
They are playing you.
we have to test the laptop or whatever and the bag. They swipe that whatever cloth on it and then put it back through.
Okay.
I said, whatever, go ahead. It takes him and some other light-skinned girl to be a team between my one bag and computer to handle all of that. Finally, it goes through and I snatched my shit and I just walked off.
God, I would have been so pissed.
I want for you sideways knuckle-dragging ass bastards over there to know that I don't care. Like, you don't have to be super friendly. I've had several jobs in my lifetime where I had to clock in and I wanted to be anywhere else. Sometimes I would have rather been in hell than at work that day. I get it. But if I'm coming to you as a human being, I'm not asking you to do anything but what the fuck y'all supposed to do any motherfucking way. I'm not asking you to do me a favor. I'm not asking you to put me on a private jet. I'm not asking you to let me know, when Sir and Rumi and Blue and everybody else come through this bitch again if they ever do. Like, I'm not asking you to do anything but what the fuck you're supposed to do so that I can go and not miss my flight. That's it. No, it wasn't your problem that I was running late. But what I was asking you to do, I wasn't even asking you to leave your position. She gonna tell me it's not my problem because I'm doing this. Bitch, I know you're doing this. I'm asking you the same way that you say, hey, I need a bag check on this. Hey, someone, can you come and do this? Like, you've been doing that for hours. I'm asking you if you can do that shit for me so that I can leave and you won't ever have to see my motherfucking face again. You mad at me because you don't want to be at work. You mad at me because you and that crinkly, unpressed blue button down you gotta wear every motherfucking day are sitting in that chair for hours and hours and on end, and this is it for you. That's all you can do. This is your hopes, your dreams. This is your motherfucking nightmares, bitch. Well, let me tell you something, Meek Mill. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
What's wrong with you?
You don't have to be disrespectful. I don't give a fuck that you mad. You didn't even have to smile at me. You didn't have to give all you had to do, you could have done it with an attitude. I don't even care. That's not my problem. No, this is the end of the road for you, girl, and that's the problem, and that's why you're mad, bitch.
Well,
and guess what? The next time I come through LaGuardia, if you're there again, I'm still gonna be headed on to my motherfucking destination, and I'm gonna come right back through and go the fuck home. This is where you gotta be. That's what you mad at. With your little whack-ass laminated ass badge there with that terrible photograph.
Lord. And it's something so fucking simple like y'all really can't just take this out and see the laptop in the sleeve and put it back and let me fucking go. Does it have to be all this?
And I respect, the job. I understand the purpose of the job. Of course, I don't even like flying. Of course, I want my flight to be secure. Of course, I want for everybody to get to where they're going safely. And of course, I respect a typical old, good, fashioned 9 to 5. But let's keep it all the way real. You don't give a fuck if my plane take off or if it go down. You don't care you don't give a fuck about me making it where I'm going or not. Like, bitch.
Let's be real.
I could get sucked up into a turbine out this bitch and you still go to bed tonight. You don't give a fuck about the purpose of your job. You give a fuck about the fact that you have a job and that you're gonna get a paycheck from it. As you should, as most people fucking do. But do it! That's it. That's it. And if I'm coming to you as a human being saying, hey, help, you don't have to have a fucking attitude with me. You musty fucking bitch.
Woo! Is that gonna...
All the white people we cuss out on this motherfucking show for 5 black ass years almost. And this is how you do us. Your fellow Negro. Now, if I was a Maddie, you know what I mean? If I was like a Tad or somebody and you had a little bit of an attitude with me, I could understand the climate of the country is real.
Okay, nigga.
But y'all couldn't help me. All you black bitches couldn't help me. So much for black girl magic.
Woo, she pissed you off, but I understand.
I made the flight.
I get it. You did.
I made the flight, and that's
made the
all that
flight.
mattered. And if I was like going like on a recreational trip or whatever, I may not have even been, you know, it would have been like whatever. I was going to work.
But like,
I had a show to
we
do.
need to
like,
make this flight.
So
Yeah.
I can't miss this flight.
Right.
At all. So fuck y'all and y'all specifically. Because Atlanta, at least the people I dealt with that day in Atlanta, reminded me that not every TSA agent is.
Yeah, because I saw that
awful.
because that same white woman was having a conniption in front of me.
I didn't even know what her
walked
problem was.
right around her, and that TSA agent you was talking about was clowning her to her face because she was like, "Can someone come scan my purse? Is no one working over here?" And he said, "No, they all just quit." Like. He was over her anyway. So I was laughing, and then the girl was like, "Don't encourage him. He's terrible." But she laughed, and they were like in a good mood, but also just getting us the fuck out of there. So I had a great time going through Atlanta TSA. I don't know why that happened to you at LaGuardia, but I'm also not surprised.
It wasn't even busy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
damn.
It wasn't even like there were like just drowning stuff. Because again, I like to observe my surroundings, make sure that I'm being as fair as possible. Like, not only was it not flooded in here, nigga, you grabbed the damn bags out of order, and then nobody came to get mine. And I asked you nicely. I could have gave you an immediate fever. But then you gave me a reason to. And the only reason I didn't actually snap in that bitch is because, again, I had to go to work and I didn't feel like going to jail.
You can't fuck around with TSA, man. I think it's only so far you can push them before they can be like, okay, you're not flying.
Right, exactly.
Right, so you got to really toe the line with them hoes.
Which I'm sure is why they have an attitude. You know what I'm saying?
What you really gonna do?
It's the same reason like bus drivers, MTA people have attitude because they know you can't beat their ass. Like, there's nothing you can do about it.
Automatic prison.
Fight me. Fight me. Raise your voice, please. Like,
because I swear, the thing you stressed out about this flight, you're definitely not gonna get on it if you try me, and they know it.
They do. Which makes it even fucking worse.
All right. Well, that is going to wrap up this
I just want to go.
week's episode.
And you just want me to go. Can't you help? Won't you come?
Do you want to go first?
It all depends on who you're reading.
Tina Campbell's dumbass.
Okay, good, because that's who I was going to do anyway. So go ahead.
Well, so I heard
What a fucking dumbass. Fucking maroon. What a neen cow poo.
I could not even get it out. Girl, you voted. So if you don't know, Tina Campbell did an interview with The Root talking about this last season of the reality show. Her garbage marriage. And for reasons I will probably never understand, she admitted that she was not thrilled with either candidate during the election, like lots of us weren't. However, unlike those of us with fucking common ass sense, she said that she agreed with Donald Trump based off of his views on Christianity. What she said was, I was faced with two presidential candidates that I did not really approve of, and so I had to find something, a commonality with one of them. Wow. That would make me feel like if I have to vote, I should utilize my right to vote. Okay, so that doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
You actually don't have to vote.
Exactly.
But you should utilize your right to vote. So I don't understand why those two phrases are next to each other.
Thank you.
Since I don't prefer either of them, what can I find that would make me vote? And some of Donald Trump's views on Christianity, honestly, is what caused me to vote for him. I have a lot of questions based off these few sentences.
Just a couple.
But I think first is, what views on Christianity? I need one Donald Trump quote about Christianity that made Tina Campbell feel like that was the nigga she needed to vote for. You can't possibly mean Donald Trump's life. I think what she's trying to say is that she thought Donald Trump would be anti-abortion, and so is she. And so maybe that was I think that's what she's trying to say. But what you can't tell us is that Donald Trump's views on Christianity are the reason you voted for him, because nothing about that nigga is Christian. Nothing. Girl, his views on Christianity. You mean to tell me that you looked at Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton and you said, I need to find a commonality with one of these people. just one thing in common. I don't know if another one had a pussy, maybe that would maybe be something we had in common. But, or if one of them maybe, you know, gave a fuck about American people or like, and not to sit up here and act like Hillary Clinton was, you know, perfect or anything else. But looking at the entire election cycle that we went through, looking at all of that shit, looking at every fucking thing that came out about Donald Trump, every news item about Donald Trump that came out for more than a year before we actually voted. And then realizing that Tina Campbell's simple ass self still went in the booth and marked the line for Donald Trump. I'm actually at a loss for words. I cannot understand how you pulled Christianity, a gospel singer pulled Christianity out of Donald Trump and used that as a reason to vote for this nigga. I can't. I'm actually lost.
I'm really confused.
I 100% do not understand these actions. What does this mean? How, girl? His Christianity? What Christianity? What has Donald Trump done that made you say, "Wow, what a Christian"? When did this happen?
Then she says,
oh God, yeah, that's not even the whole quote
that he's made afterwards. I have not been in agreement with at all, which I wasn't in agreement with my president that I voted for, which I wasn't in agreement with my last president that I voted for. But however, as a Christian,
what?
My perspective is to pray for the president. To not use my soul. This is what all the niggas who voted for him are saying now.
I can't. How are you this dumb?
But however, as a Christian, my perspective is to pray for the president to not use my social platforms or other platforms to try to destroy this man. Because at the end of the day, he still represents the country that I live in. Talk about a cold-pressed dummy. So if I'm going to use my platform, my power, my voice, I ought to use it to pray for him, to pray that he would make wise decisions, that he would be true to the oath that he took, and to not incite fear by talking about everything that's wrong, especially with people that's my color. Tina. While you are allegedly praying for this man and not using your We platform to try and destroy him,
I just can't.
That man is praying to Lucifer that you and every other brown motherfucker in this nation is eradicated swiftly. Like,
I can't.
The president don't give a fuck about you. The president does not give a fuck about this country.
Right.
What? And how? How? Even if you like, I can't think of one thing that Donald Trump ever said in the name of Christianity that you could have held on to so strongly amidst everything else that he did and said during the election that made you feel like I'm a vote for him anyway. It feels like, to me, you just don't want to be aligned with, like,
Tina Campbell
blackness. And it's maybe because we know that you full of shit and have for a while and don't see it for you, hardly see it for your sister.
Oh,
and
Lord.
So, like, is that why you're so mad?
I don't
like,
get this.
I don't.
Like, it's so ignorant, and it just don't, like, how old is Tina Campbell? 43 years old. Ma'am. You mean to tell me that you paid attention? You paid attention to the news and you still voted for Donald Trump. A black woman in her 40s. You really did that. A Christian.
And then you're using Christianity to excuse it.
Help me, God.
No. That's fine. We've got enough on our plate. You know what I'm saying? That's okay. You know what I'm saying? You say that you voted for Donald Trump because you are an organic, grass-fed fucking maniac. And that's really all that it is, because I'm like...
I forgot when she wrote that open letter talking about pray for Donald Trump.
No, ma'am, I won't. I shan't. Donald Trump ain't praying for me. Donald Trump don't give a fuck about me. Donald Trump can barely keep up with time of day.
I'm praying that we get Donald Trump the fuck out of here.
That's what I'm praying for.
That's it, girl. What you mean pray for him? Pray for him what? He should have never been elected in the first place. Like, we all have to work overtime on our prayers now because dumb bitches like you went out and voted for him.
I don't even pray that Donald Trump lands his ass on a soft, point on the ground when they kick him. About like, I don't care that he like what? I'm not praying for Donald Trump. What?
Oh, no.
Like Donald Trump
she's a fool.
Is like a giant force that is expediting the process of global destruction. Pray for him for what? You might as well just pray for the devil too. Like, let's pray for Donald Trump. Let's pray for Taylor Swift. Let's pray. And it's like, let's just turn everybody every day into Halloween fucking Horror Nights. And Tina, shut your mouth. If this is the last season of that show.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't expect to have to hear anything else about Tina Campbell ever again, unless she says or does something continuous. I mean, something that is also this
she said she
outlandish.
Was disheartened by what she was hearing from the churches in our community. It is the church's job. What? To stand up and say, there is a white supremacist bigot in office and people of color need to be vigilant now more than ever. That is the church's responsibility to the black people that go there. What the fuck? You know what? No, I cannot come up with an excuse for this. Tina Campbell is just a fucking moron. That's it.
That's really all that
she's
it boils
a fucking
down to.
Idiot.
Like,
period.
I can't even imagine why you
go sit down with Chrisette.
I can't imagine why you admitted that you voted for this man in the first place.
No.
Like, I don't like, you could have absolutely kept that to yourself.
Because of his views on Christianity.
Maybe she's sick of shit here.
No, she's not. She's just a fucking idiot. Hey guys, don't forget this week's episode is also brought to you by our good friends over at Spotify. Hopefully lots of you are tuning in to us on Spotify right now. Whether you're into podcasts about crimes, I like a lot of them, or hip hop, there's always something new to discover on Spotify. With a mix of originals and many of the world's most popular shows, listening to podcasts on Spotify is so easy. You just open the app, tap browse, and dive into their growing library. You can subscribe to your favorites, including our entire archive, so you never miss a show. You can also download podcasts for those moments when you're up in the air or going underground and just save them onto your phone and have them right there for all eternity. Podcasts on Spotify are streaming right now. Go check them out. Let them know we sent you.
Chrisette Michele wants for us to feel sorry for her. She posted a series of Instagram essays on her page this week. By now, I'm sure there's more to add to that story, as I believe she's supposed to do the Breakfast Club this morning. So by the time you're listening to this, I'm sure she's already spoken about how hard her life is some more. If you forgot because you don't care, Chrisette Michele decided to be one of the only niggas who agreed to perform at Donald Trump's inauguration earlier this year. And basically, most people with brown skin turned their backs to her.
Right.
After that, if they were ever facing forward to begin with. She followed that up with passionate interviews and social media posts that were, the tone of them was mostly like, you niggas are ungrateful. I was trying to help you bitches out. And didn't you see my Basquiat skirt? Like, because
we were there to make a statement to show white America who we really are and how strong and beautiful we are.
And the administration had you there to make a statement. And that statement was way louder than yours. We didn't hear yours at all.
You didn't even get to meet him. That must be the dumbest part in all this.
He does not know who you are. He didn't invite you.
He really didn't
care. He said, get a Negro, and you were the one. I don't even understand how you... Anyway. So she posted a bunch of photos on her Instagram that were basically words, black backgrounds, and white Murder, She Wrote-ass typewriter font. The first one says suicidal thoughts, and it's an essay about how she, I guess, wanted to kill herself because all she's trying to do is help black people, and she's a strong black woman. All of them end in hashtag strong black women, which is annoying for a reason I'll get to, but I'm sure you already know. She also posted, I had a miscarriage, and said that the stress from the whole thing caused her to lose a baby that she and her, I don't know if she's married or a boyfriend or whatever, were having together. She also apparently posted a photo of the miscarriage, which...
No, girl. For what?
I don't have a comment about that because I don't want to say
I do.
anything
You can share
inappropriate.
your hurtful words or your sad story, your pain, and all that without including something that damn graphic. I do not need to see a photo of your miscarriage. Like, I understand why you might personally want to document that, but you keep that to your damn self. Like, that does not need to be uploaded for the world to see. No, ma'am.
Anyway, people have accused her of it being fake and that she got the photos from a website or a forum called Baby Center. Don't know if that's
Bitch,
true or
what?
not.
That's even worse. You posted somebody else's miscarriage?
I would like to say that I would like to assume, I'm going to hope and pray that that's not true.
Wow. It's something wrong with her.
That would have, I mean,
Bitch, what?
I really don't have words for that.
You know,
I'm just going to say
miscarriage
that's not true. I'm going to pray it is.
It's common enough to where people feel the pain of it, or even just the thought, you know, of losing a pregnancy that you wanted to carry to term. Like, people relate, they empathize, they feel bad for you. You don't need to go find somebody else's pictures off of Reddit and post them like they're your own. What the fuck is her deal?
She posted one that says they dropped me and talked about how Capitol Records dropped her from their label after however many weeks of work, music that she was putting in the studio, pouring out her heart. The label decided to walk away from her. She's not playing victim, but she's just human.
You're not playing... How? Right, you're not playing the victim, because in what way are you a victim? I'm sure Capitol Records took a good look around and realized that a cool 85-90% of your support was gone. You wasn't going to sell no records. You weren't going to sell tickets for a tour or anything else.
It just seems like a smart business decision.
Right, so they said, let's just go ahead and cut off the bleeding before it gets worse.
Also, I want to point out that in the miscarriage post, she said, this experience of a broken nation showed itself in my own physical body.
Does she think
that
her
was
womb,
when I knew I had to pull it together?
Your womb is not the state of the American democracy, girl. See, I don't want to laugh at somebody going through something that hurtful and that terrible, but bitch, what?
I think it was just like an attempt to be poetic and basically saying like the grief or whatever from
like her
the
Basquiat
drama.
skirt. She really made it sound like everything going on in America is reflected in her reproductive system.
Then she said, yoga saved my life. And talked about how she's encouraged to go to yoga. She said, my man saw my anxiety and gifted me with a 200-hour yoga course in New York City. I was the only black girl, the only curvy girl.
Just how you like it.
But we were one. I was still a lot. I was still a lot. I listened a lot. I studied a lot. I wondered if Christians understood these yogic concepts. I don't know if that's...
Come on,
how you
yogic.
say that. I've never heard that word before.
No, I'm loving this.
Could I be Christian and a yogi at the same time? I lived for the philosophy that I could live a life without being attached to outcomes. I didn't have to own what people called me. I could experience life from an enlightened and loving place. And then it's just a bunch of like, you know, from the ashes, I rise above, whatever else. Strong black woman, namaste. You know, here's the thing. I mean, I feel terrible that if you had a miscarriage. I've had suicidal thoughts many times before, still struggle with them sometimes. So I get this. I can empathize with it. Mm-hmm. But my sympathy, like...
It only goes so far, girl. Donald Trump, you forget what's at the root of all this. Like, you want us to feel so bad for you and come running back to you like it's Chrisette from the first and second album, and you're not that girl no more. Like, you are the one who chose to go perform for Donald Trump. You probably still haven't gotten your check, however small it was. And now you're mad that because you made that choice, we've made the choice to no longer support you as an artist. But... that's our decision to make. You don't get to tell us that we're wrong for that.
There are very, very, very many strong black women, since that's the term that you're using, who knew better, that we can still look to for inspiration, and we can still look to, you know, for motivation, and we can support them, and they'll be at the front lines and all of that stuff. Like, I mean, you feel abandoned because you made a fool of yourself, and in a way you like aided this bullshit idea that, you know, black people are going to support Donald Trump because, look, we got one of them.
Because he's the president.
Right. And you claiming like this is what I was trying to do or whatever because I had this skirt on is just foolish. Like that was the part that if she would have came away from that situation and been like, you know what, I genuinely went into this situation trying to make a difference and trying to get a conversation started, and it just went over my head that I was being used as a pawn and it was not my intention, and I really was just trying to.
I regret the fuck out of it.
Exactly. Like that would have been different. Rather, you came and was just kind of like, what the fuck are all you ungrateful ass monkeys mad about? Like I was trying to help you niggers like out and you really mad at me? Didn't you see my fucking skirt? I'm way smarter than you. Like I got this much money. You came back and was like mad at us for being mad at you.
Right.
So now people are not supporting you or buying your record and your label dropped you and all of that, and you want for us to be sorry for you because your life is hard right now and you stressed out. You should be. You made a really poor decision and then got mad at us for it. And then out here caping for Tina Campbell's dumbass too, like we supposed to clap her.
God,
She's equally foolish because she did the exact same thing. First of all, she chose to tell us that she voted for Donald Trump, but she could have kept that shit a fucking secret. Yeah. And then on top of that came and was like, well, I chose to vote for him because of my Christian values. Okay, so you hate gays and transgender people. I guess that's what you're trying to say. Yeah. And you live for the fact that he publicly, and you know, and all of that. So you live for that. That's what. So we not fucking with you anymore, and you're upset with us? Then go sing for white Trump supporters. Like maybe they'll have you, girl.
Go sing for your people then. Like what are you you expected all of us to convert to this, oh, well, Trump's the president, so we'll just support him anyway. Coon ass mindset that you bitches have? Absolutely not. No, ma'am. Tina Campbell actually looks dumber than Chrisette Michele.
Way dumber.
You could have flown under the radar with this. We never would have known. We never, ever would have known that you did this had you not decided to pipe up in an open letter that literally no one requested. So the two of you going back and forth, well, not even back and forth, just Chrisette sending this long-ass tweet or Instagram, whatever, talking about, oh, you know, everybody's hating on us and things are just so mean and they don't understand, you know, strong black women like us. Girl, we have no obligation to support you bitches. Y'all are the ones who work in entertainment. Your checks are supported by fans. If you do something to alienate your fans, then that's the end of your money. Like, yeah, you're going to see shit dry up. You're going to see shit happen like low concert sales, Tina having to cancel her spring leg of the tour that she's on, I guess, because they haven't sold enough tickets to support going on tour. Now, Chrisette getting dropped from her label. This is what happens. You wanted white approval so bad, go get it. Go sing for them. Where they at? Oh, okay.
Yeah, they don't care about you.
Right. They don't give a fuck about your black ass.
They didn't know who the fuck you were to begin with.
Right. They literally needed a nigga. And they went all the way down the line and everyone said no till they got to you.
And as a woman, Chrisette Michele, I mean, Tina Campbell, I could believe that Tina Campbell is dumb. But as Chrisette Michele seems like smart enough to know that she was being used in that way and chose to do it anyway. I really feel like the money and the opportunity completely superseded the I'm here showing up for blackness.
Oh, yeah. No, that's not, I don't even think that was really her point. I think her motivation, her drive behind it was, I get to perform at an inauguration. You know, this is the president of the United States of America. This is historic, monumental event. You know, this is a huge deal, which in pretty much any other circumstance would be true. But girl, Donald Trump, this orange nigga that we had to watch for in a year and a half, just drag Mexicans and black people and gay people and everybody else through the fucking dirt. That's who you decided to go perform for. Niggas have the right to be mad. My favorite part was when she got done with all of it and then did an interview with BET and was like, I don't understand why y'all so mad at me, but y'all wasn't mad at President Obama. He was there too.
I didn't even know she said that.
Oh, God, that was my favorite.
I didn't even know she said that. Okay, well, I'll take it back. Maybe she's not that smart.
No, she can't be. Our first question comes from Whitney, who says, I'm listening to one of your first episodes ever. Love, Dustin. And I heard you ask that people email you questions that weren't asking specifically for advice. So I want to do that to spice things up.
I mean, thank you.
Okay, girl.
Those are nice.
Yes, thank you to everybody who goes back and listens to episodes from 5 years ago. I cannot understand why y'all would do that.
I'm not going to question it.
If you like it, I love it.
Have fun.
You both have mentioned that you have siblings, but we don't hear you talk about them often. I love when you guys talk about your parents and stories from them.
Okay.
Them niggas is crazy.
Where is this going?
So I'm just wondering if you have any sibling-related stories you'd like to share with us, or if that's too personal, what is your most embarrassing childhood memory? She then includes a very embarrassing little story about showing her ass to her whole class when she was 5. So what about you? Do you have any great sibling stories or an embarrassing childhood memory to share with the class?
An embarrassing childhood memory.
I think I was hard to embarrass.
I don't think it was that hard for me. I'm trying to think of.
I was pretty fuckless out there.
You know, the only one I can think of is like graphic. It's gross.
Okay, so I definitely want to hear it.
No.
What? No, we want to hear it.
I mean, nobody wants to go through that.
No, we all do. We would all like to go through it right now with you.
I had to have been in like the first grade, and I just remember I was going to like a private Christian school because my parents, and most of the other students obviously were white, and they all loved chocolate milk. Like they all loved the little raggedy ass chocolate milk that comes in a little fat carton.
Yeah.
And I've never been like a milk drinker. Like cereal, yes.
Yeah.
But like when it came to we're at school, here you can have your milk, I was like, no. What?
I would fuck that chocolate milk up.
Sitting here drinking milk? Bitch, get
And they
away
would give
from
us like burgers and chocolate milk, and I would still fuck it up. I don't know why.
So one day I decided that I wanted to try this magical chocolate milk to see what all of the hype was about. They were also serving pizza that day.
They will give kids anything with that fucking milk.
School pizza. Lunchroom pizza.
I know exactly what you're talking about,
Thank
right?
you. Great.
That cheap shit.
With tater tots.
Classic.
Mac and cheese. And chocolate milk.
This lunch has 168 carbs. How y'all having pizza and mac and cheese?
So I ate, something from every food group because we've got it all here. I drank that chocolate milk, and do you know that I immediately had explosive... I'm just going to call it deatheria, because I knew, I literally, shat myself in the cafeteria and, ran out.
Oh, man.
And went to, the bathroom. I just remember that, I was just a wreck, and I was still shitting. Once I got to the bathroom.
Oh, God.
And I think it was I don't even remember how old. Either a student or another teacher came into the bathroom, and I was so embarrassed that they were going to, know that I shit myself or smell it or something. So I was just I need somebody, I need help. I need somebody to call somebody or whatever. And so eventually a teacher called my mama and she brought me some new clothes.
Oh, it was that bad?
Yeah. No,
wow.
I needed to change my clothes.
Oh, God, I'm so sorry.
I never had chocolate milk again.
I'm so glad you told me that. This is a great story.
Ever. I drank Milo and all of those little things that they we grew up just as Jamaican kids. That was never anything. But that, I don't know what the fuck that brand is that they be having in schools and stuff, but that annihilated my life that day. One of the most embarrassing things I could think of.
Dairy has that effect on a lot of people, especially milk. So
yeah.
No need.
But that was my first.
I would have died. That is pretty bad. Shitting it on yourself at school, that is bad. And uncontrollably shitting at that.
And I was a year younger than everybody in my class too, so I know that I was the tiniest, shittiest thing. It was just awful.
There you go. Look how deep we are.
We are really powerful.
Oprah, call us. We could easily replace Iyanla.
You know who else is deep?
I have mammy titties and everything.
B.O.B.
Bitch, All right, cut it off. That's it for hot tops and frigid bottoms. We're taking a break.
This nigga said. So this is apparently something that happens like almost a month ago, but I'm just hearing about it this past week because each and every single one of y'all sent this to me. This nigga posted some hotep shit on Instagram of some nigga talking about how the white man changed space and time.
We're not doing that.
So that niggas would be, what did he said, oh God, he's pronounced disoriented wrong, I feel like.
Did he really? Wait, what was this about? Was this the spaceship thing?
Because the elders always taught us that all the original places, each one of them was original places, place names of places over here. And was at a later date transferred overseas to confuse us, because when the European came to power, what he did was change up chronology and geography, or the time-space coordinates.
The time-space?
Disorientate. That's what she said.
The time-space coordinates? What are those?
They changed geography.
Well, they kind of did, because that nigga Columbus did think he had found India. He thought he had found India, which is why we call these people Indians.
But he's trying to say that these niggas moved shit around space-time coordinates.
I won't deal with that. I won't.
And then this nigga B.O.B. posts video of a map.
No, I won't do that.
I don't even know how to word this, but it's basically like a compass, I guess, in the corner of this map.
Okay.
But it's like upside down. So the way he's recording it is almost like to imply that
now I gotta find
nobody knows where north is, or it's like some dumb shit. The map is literally just like, what is it, of Louisiana Purchase Exposition? It's like a carnival or something.
Bitch.
And it's literally just stating that this direction is north, and like, nigga, what? Like, you didn't find some ancient artifact that is proving that white man created some sort of conspiracy in what direction is which? Like, what? What is wrong with this nigga? Anyway.
This is about the slavery thing, right?
This is the caption.
Okay.
They say slavery lasted 400 years. America is only 250 years old.
Right, nigga.
Which,
meaning slavery happened before America was established as its own independent nation.
America's only 250
Which we
years
all
old.
know. What slaves fought in the...
See, the problem is that you went to your fucking
high school?
Schools.
High school.
And they brainwash you into believing what the white man wants you to believe.
Oh, about the Revolutionary War?
You ever seen a slave ship? They can find a billion-year-old dinosaur bone, but can't find any slave ships.
What? What does that have to...
So this nigga is saying that because he's never seen a slave ship before, that slavery never fucking happened. And it couldn't, the conspiracy is that white America discombobulated directions.
I'm pretty sure, first of all, that we have definitely found remnants of slave ships.
Oh, they're all over the world. In like various museums.
But also, does he think an entire, generations and generations of our elders were lying to us about what we went through? I don't know. Because most of the, horrific shit I've heard about white people in slavery has come directly from my ancestors. Directly from, starting with my great-grandmother. So I cannot fathom why he thought. Did he think all the niggas got together and was like, let's get in on the joke? We're just going to tell everybody that slavery was a thing. You know what? I'm trying to make sense out of nonsense.
Actually a paid actress.
I'm trying to
That's
make
what they
sense out
don't
of
want you to
nonsense.
know.
What a fool. Is it still...
Bitch.
Let me find his Instagram. This can't be real.
I don't even know. Pray for this child. I mean, what could you possibly be? America is only 250 years old. Do you know how old this piece of fucking land is?
Right.
And nigga,
Do you think this land only popped up 250 years ago?
Nigga, did you think that they made slave ships out of Wolverine's claws, bitch? Adamantium or whatever that fucking metal is called? They were wooden.
I can't. I don't understand this at all.
They old, bitch. Like, the fuck? What are you talking about? You can Google things.
Slavery is happening right now in this world. So for you to be like a slavery denier, especially like a Black American descendant of people who were enslaved in this country, and to deny that because you ain't never seen a slave ship, even though if you Googled slave ships, you would find some information that would help you out.
I mean, it's so easily.
I can't. Is he on your sick or shut-in list now? Is he like Tyrese?
I'm just going to go ahead and drop him in there because this is just too much.
Something's wrong.
The flat earth thing was strange enough.
That was trash.
But there are so many other people that you can find on like Reddit or wherever the fuck else that will back you up and wear your shirt and do whatever the fuck it is that you got in terms of the flat earth movement.
Yeah.
But your whole entire Black ass going anywhere trying to deny slavery took place because you've never seen a slave ship before is so fucking stupid.
No, it is. There's no nicer way of saying it. It's just fucking ignorant, nigga. Really? So everybody's lying to you then. Why would anybody make up a story like slavery? Why? And then for the whole fucking globe to go along with it? That sounds more plausible to you than it actually happened. And then the reason being that dumb too. Because I ain't never seen, have you ever seen a slave ship? I ain't seen too many ships, period. Much less a slave one.
What are you talking about, bitch?
That does not mean it didn't happen, you dumbass. He sounds like Tyrese. He really does. Talking about, oh yeah, Will and Jada never promised me $5 million. No shit, they didn't. No fucking shit, they didn't do that.
I've never seen Australia before. So for all I
Me
know,
either.
It isn't even there.
The globe says it's an island somewhere over yonder.
But you know what? The white
really
man
exist.
made that globe. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Stay woke.
And it's actually like real flat, like them rectangle pizzas you get at Pizza Hut and shit.
And if
like,
you look at it with your third eye.
Absolutely, you have to. I mean, this nigga is a nutcase, like through and through.
Damn,
that's
BLB,
pretty
what
just
happened?
the end of it.
What happened to beautiful girls all over the world? What
that was her?
Called? Yeah.
Oh,
they
that
got
was
nothing,
him and Bruno Mars.
Nothing on you. Yes. Oh, that's why I liked it. Damn,
I guess it was.
Fucked up.
And that was before his Jigaboo era.
Well,
but I mean, B.O.B.'s Twitter has gems like
sad place.
Earth is not a place, it's a state of mind. The subconscious mind existed before the Earth program.
What the fuck does that mean?
Although
the Earth program?
Although some people were born here, in quotation, it is not actually what it appears to be.
What?
He posted a meme that says a mental construct called Earth, created by collective unconscious.
Okay, Earth is not a mental construct. Earth is a real physical construct that we are all on right now. Earth is not a figment of anyone's imagination. It is a real planet. We're on it right now.
Y'all need to stop shitting on strippers. They hold a piece to the puzzle.
What the fuck? All right. I'm done.
You ever wonder why villains always have to have an evil laugh? The egos want to survive here so bad. It's an illusion. That's the trick. You're not on Earth. I'm just reading his last tweets of this is the past 10 days.
So nobody is gonna come see about him then. Y'all just gonna let him tweet like this.
He's not on Earth. Where are they supposed to go?
I'm just saying, somebody who loves this nigga has to be like, okay, that's we're gonna put the phone down. We're just going to put it down.
Really what it is his dealer should be held responsible. At some point,
what are you giving this nigga?
Whatever it is.
You got to stop.
That you making at home with some Fabuloso and an easy bake oven.
Because let me tell you what it's not, is weed. That is not marijuana.
I don't know what you're making.
We will make you go to sleep at the worst.
A dash of Pine Sol and some Herbalife.
You just cooking all kind of shit in your kitchen.
Get that out of here.
Not Herbalife.
Hey guys, thanks for listening to our best of episode.
Yay, 2017.
Thanks for giving us a great year. We hope that you enjoyed this episode, and thank you for allowing us to relive all of those crazy, insane, ghetto, loud, weird, shady moments with us. Do not forget that today's podcast episode is being brought to you by Sonos. Sonos One blends great sound with Amazon Alexa. That is the easy-to-use voice service provided by Amazon for hands-free control of your music and more. So go and get all futuristic with them so you can play your songs and change your lights with one Sonos speaker. Now, for a limited time, Sonos is offering listeners of The Read 10% off one order of $2,500 or less for any product on Sonos.com. So just use the promo code READ10, that's capital READ10 at Sonos.com to receive this offer. Thanks for a great year, and we hope to make another one with you in the 2018 of things.
All right. Thanks. Bye, guys.
Bye.